Hi everyone, my name is Monique.
And I'm Naveen from Before You Play.
And today we are joined by our good friend Michael for a 3-player gameplay of Realm of Reckoning, which is a game that is currently on Kickstarter.
Yes, this game is designed by Zach Dixon, Max Anderson, and Austin Harrison, and published by Ivy Studios, who are helping sponsor this playthrough. Now, in this game, players take on the roles of faction leaders in the afterlife, and we are trying to compete for the most amount of influence.
Yes, this is a game for 2 to 5 players that features drafting as well as an auction mechanic, in which players will need to try to score the most amount of points in various scoring criteria, which will unfold throughout the game. And so today, as per usual, we are going to start with a quick teach of the game, and then we'll go straight into our 3-player playthrough. If you'd like to jump around, we'll include timestamps in the description below.
Now, we do have to mention this is a prototype copy of the game, so things are subject to change in the future. If you are interested in the campaign, there's a link in the description, which you can check out. And lastly, if you like these kind of videos and you want to see more in the future, please consider subscribing.
And with that, let's start with the teach. All right, we are all set up here for a game of Realm of Reckoning. Welcome to the Realm. The realm that we speak of is actually here in the middle of the board, and it's divided into 5 different regions. They are color-coded with pink, dark blue, red, yellow, as well as light blue, and they also all have names. So like, as an example, this is the Fragmented Forest, we have the Weeping Cliffs, the Colossal's Marsh, etc. And each region actually has dividing borders. And so one thing to keep in mind is this is a prototype copy of the game, so things will be changing for the final production copy. The different regions will be a lot easier to see, and the colors might look a little bit different. So throughout the playthrough, we're going to do our best to sort of name the different regions as we refer to them. Now, thematically, the realm is actually considered to be the afterlife that is guided by 5 different pillars. We have understanding, dominion, equity, guidance, as well as radiance. However, the queen of the realm has vanished, and now players play as various warring factions who are vying for dominion over the realm via these events called reckonings. Now, each player will have their own player board, and so as you can see, we are only set up from one player's perspective right now, and these are asymmetric. At the start of the game, it tells you how much influence you start with, as well as where your starting acolytes will go. And so as an example, as the Veil Wardens, the purple player, I'll start with 1 influence in the dark blue region, as well as 2 influence in pink. And so each of the different regions has their own corresponding influence tracks that goes from 0 to 8. In addition, I get to start the game with 1 acolyte, which are these player pieces that are in my player color, in all of the 5 different regions, including 1 additional one in pink. So I start with 2 of them here. And as you'll see in a second, acolytes will be a big part of our currency when it comes to bidding, because this is primarily a drafting and an auction game. Now, in general, the way that the game works is over the course of 3 ages, players are going to be drafting cards in order to gain resources and gain influence in the various tracks, because in this game you can score points for virtually anything that you can get. In fact, there are a ton of different scoring conditions that are littered all around the board. However, 3 times per age, we're going to have what's called a reckoning, where players will get to determine which of these scoring conditions actually score. So the gameplay is going to be largely dependent on what the players decide to do. Now, the way that an age works is at the start of each age, players will be given a hand of 5 cards, and one player will be randomly determined to be the first player, and they'll be given the first player card. And then, simultaneously, we will each choose a card from our hand to draft. Because like I was mentioning, this is primarily a drafting game. Then once you finish choosing a card from your hand, you pass the rest of your hand clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on which age we're in, to the next player. Then, once everyone's chosen a card, then all players will simultaneously reveal. And then, in turn order, starting with the first player, players will resolve their cards. Now, in this game, there are 2 main types of cards. There are action cards, which make up a majority of the deck, and there are reckoning cards. And I'll explain how the reckoning cards works in a second. Action cards are very straightforward. When you resolve them, you'll always first take the benefit that's in the middle, which in this case is gaining me 3 gold, which is one of the types of resources in the game. And then you'll choose to tuck the card behind your player board, gaining you the top or the bottom benefit. And these benefits are typically going to give you a certain amount of influence in the corresponding region's influence track, as well as symbols that specifically pertain to the pillar that corresponds with that region. And so as an example, if I were to play this card, I would gain the 3 gold. And then let's just say, for example, I chose to tuck it under my player board, showing the yellow side, then I would gain 2 influence in the yellow influence track. And during scoring, I would gain 1 money bag. And I'll explain how that scoring condition works in a second. And then this would get tucked under my player board so that players can always see what I've collected, what I've amassed over the course of the game. And of course, I would go up the 2 influence on that track. And the other types of resources that you can gain are things like wardens, which are the pieces that sort of belong to the different regions. And so as an example, I started with a pink warden, but if I had played this card, then I get to choose any warden color of my choice to gain. And again, this is going to come into play when bidding during the reckoning. We'll also be able to gain mercenary cards, which are these cards that look like this. Each mercenary card shows 2 different colors, basically 2 different regions on the board. And when resolving a reckoning, we can use them to bid and they would go towards both regions. And that'll also make sense in a second. In addition, we can also gain what's called acolytes. And these are the player pieces that start seated on the board already, depending on which player color you are. And whenever you get to place acolytes onto the board, you get to choose the distribution. So as an example, this lets me place out 3 of my acolytes. I can distribute them however I like amongst the 5 different regions. And those are typically all the different types of action cards that you can get and all the different resources in the game, really. And like I was mentioning, all of these things can potentially score you points in the game. Because the other type of card that you'll see in players' hands are these reckoning cards. And there will actually only be 2 of these per age that are circulating during the draft. Now, whenever a player chooses a reckoning card, these are still resolved in player turn order. And when it's their turn to resolve the card, an auction basically takes place in the region that the reckoning is in. And so in this example, had I played the Stone Gardens reckoning card, then we would have an auction that takes place in this region. Now, before anything happens, the player who chose to play the reckoning card gets to first choose the rewards, basically the stakes, what we are going to be winning when bidding for this auction. And so that person will choose one of the available rewards cards on the side of the board. At the start of the age, there will be 3 of them because over the course of the age, we're going to have a total of 3 reckonings. But these will not refill, so you'll only be able to choose from what's still available. And they're going to be stuff such as gaining you 7 coins. In addition, there's always some sort of a penalty option for whoever technically loses the auction. In this case, it's losing 3 points, but sometimes it could be losing other types of resources, such as losing 2 acolytes, or in the case of this card, losing 3 coins. And every single reward card will give you the option of putting out what's called a monument. And these are how we actually determine which scoring criteria will score during the game. And so let's just go ahead and discuss the different scoring criteria before we get into the specifics of the auction. And I believe there are a total of 17 scoring options here. And so starting with the 5 different influence tracks, at the end of each age, you can score points just for having a certain amount of influence in a specific region's track. And this is going to be according to the 3 different thresholds along the track. So as an example, if somebody won the monument and assigned it to the red track here, specifically for the influence, then anybody who has 2 or fewer influence will actually lose 2 points at the end of every age. If you're between 3 and 5, you score 3 points, and 6 through 8 scores you 8 points. And to be clear, because we resolve scoring at the end of each age, if somebody were to place a monument here during age 1, that means this is going to score 3 times during the game. But on the other hand, if a player chose this in the 3rd age, then it's only going to score once. So the earlier these scoring criteria are chosen, the more valuable they are. And again, this influence scoring can be chosen for each of the 5 different regions. In addition to influence, each region has their own corresponding pillar, which is basically a symbol that you'll find whenever you tuck cards underneath your player board. As an example, when I tucked this card under my player board, gaining 2 influence in yellow, I also gained 1 money bag symbol, which is the symbol that represents the equity pillar for that region. Now, unlike the influence tracks, the 5 different pillars score differently. So as an example, the money bag's equity symbol here, if chosen as a scoring criteria, will score 10 points to the player who has the most number of these symbols at the end of each age. So if you know you're collecting a lot of money bags, then this might be a good one to go for. However, the player with the least amount of symbols will score -5 points. So once this is sort of chosen, then now everybody sort of knows what to compete for. And in the case of a tie, specifically when scoring these points, ties are typically friendly, both in the good way and the bad way. So if you're tied for the least, then you're both scoring the -5. Now moving on to the next pillar, we have the pillar of guidance, which corresponds with the light blue region. And when playing these cards, you're either going to be gaining these key symbols or these map symbols. And if this scoring criteria is chosen, each player will score points equal to the number of map symbols they've collected multiplied by the number of keys. Next, we have the Pillar of Radiance, aka the pink, and these are for these eyeball symbols whenever you tuck the pink cards. And these are a competition with your neighbors. So when scoring this, you're going to count up the number of those eye symbols that you have in pink and compare it with your neighbors. And for each neighbor that has fewer eye symbols than you, you score 6 points. So this is going to be a maximum of 12 points because you have 2 neighbors. And each neighbor that had less than you will score -2 points. So pretty straightforward. Next, we have the Pillar of Understanding. And this is for the dark blue symbols. They're either going to be open eyes or closed eyes. And whoever chooses this criteria must determine if they want to score for closed eyes or for open eyes. So if you know you're amassing a lot of the closed eyes and maybe everybody around the table has open eyes, then you'll want to go for the closed eyes ones because it's going to be 3 points per symbol that you chose. And lastly, we have the Pillar of Dominion, and this is going to be for sets of symbols. So the red region, they'll give you one of 5 different symbols typically, and you want to have a set of unique symbols. If you have 0, it's -6 points. If you have only 1 symbol, it's -1. If you have 2 of them, it's 2 points, all the way up to 16 for a complete set of 5. And you can only score 1 set. And again, if you do this early and you choose this early, then it can be quite lucrative because these points technically can't be taken away from you. And those are all the scoring criteria that pertain to the different regions. In addition, we have this one here, which scores 12 points to the player who has the most amount of gold at the end of each age. So this sort of encourages you to not spend your gold. There are also 2 different scoring criteria that rewards points for having a majority of acolytes in the northern and southern provinces. And they're this one down here. That's 8 points per southern province with a majority of acolytes. If, for example, you have a majority of acolytes in 2 of the 3 southern regions, then you'll score 16 points. On the other hand, there are only 2 northern provinces, and if you place the token up here, then it'll be 8 points per northern province with majority acolytes. And again, acolytes are these player pieces that are for bidding power. There's also a set collection criteria in which you would have to choose between sets of light blue and pink wardens versus sets of the other 3 colors, and it's going to reward you points depending on how many of those you have at the end of each age. As for the mercenary cards, there's a criteria that scores you 2 points per mercenary card that's still in your hand during scoring. You can also score points for collecting cards in each of the different stacks. So as an example, if throughout the age I had tucked in 1 of each color of card, then if I were to claim this, it would score me 8 points per card in my smallest stack. So it sort of encourages you to choose all the different colors of cards. And the cards that you tuck under your player board will not get discarded from age to age. And finally, the simplest of all of the scoring criteria, we have points awarded to the player with the least amount of points. So this is an interesting catch-up mechanism because scoring always takes place at the end of each age. And this will always be scored first amongst all of the criteria. So when it goes to scoring, you'll always check to see who has the fewest amount of points, and they will score 5 points if it's the first age, 10 points if it's the second, and 15 points if it's the third. And that's it. Those are all 17 of the scoring criteria in the game. Now, you don't need to memorize this. I will leave a timestamp in the description below if ever you want to reference just this part of the teach, but we will also do our best to sort of explain our scoring as we play the game. Now, as for the way that the auction works, this is the tricky part because during each reckoning, we are going to have an auction to be able to earn the privilege of placing out one of these monuments so that we can decide what will score out of these 17 scoring criteria during the game. But like I was mentioning, this is an auction. So in order for you to gain these benefits, you'll also have to sacrifice some of your resources. In addition to choosing a rewards card for the reckoning, the player who played the reckoning card also chooses a claim token from around the board to bring into this region. region. Now, each region has 2 different claim tokens, and they basically decide which resources you can actually spend when participating in this auction, because as you'll see, the resources can come from a number of different areas. And so let's just say, for example, they chose to bring in the pink claim token. Then the auction truly begins, and each player has their own bidding board in which they will dial in the number of resources that they're going to be bidding, and you're only going to be inputting a number. But in this game, there are a slew of different resources that you can actually be using to bid. The first thing that you can bid with is your influence that are in the regions pertaining to the claim tokens involved in the reckoning, which is why the decision as to which claim token to place into the region is very important. And it does not matter how many of a claim tokens are there for a particular color. So in this example, because there is at least one yellow and there's a pink claim token, players can bid their influence from the yellow and the pink influence tracks, which means as the purple player, I can bid a total of 4 already. Similarly, I can bid my mercenary cards because, like I was mentioning earlier, mercenary cards will show 2 different region colors, and they'll be worth 1 bid for each region color that matches the claim tokens. As you can see here, this one is red and dark blue, so this would be worth nothing towards this reckoning. Each warden that matches the colors of the claim tokens also gives us a default 1 bid. So in this example, I would have 1 additional bid here because I have a pink one, but not a yellow one. However, if during the reckoning I decide to discard my warden, then it's worth 3. And so as you can see, wardens are pretty powerful because they're already worth a base of 1 without having to discard them. And finally, players can also bid with their acolytes, but only acolytes that are in the region. So even though I have acolytes in the pink region, I could not use them. It can only be the ones that are in the region of question, which would be these 2. And I can also bid with my gold. But when bidding with gold, your first bid, you have to spend 1 gold. Your second bid, you must spend 2. Your third bid, you must spend 3, and so on and so forth. So the more bids you actually use your gold for, the more expensive it is. Now, taking all of your resources into consideration, each player will simultaneously input a number on their bidding board here, and then we'll simultaneously reveal it. And whoever bid the most amount of resources gets their first choice as to which benefit they want to take on the rewards cards. Sometimes the highest bidder won't choose a monument if it's not beneficial to them. So you do not have to choose the monument first, but as soon as you do choose an option, you must then spend your bid. And again, the only thing that does not require you to spend are the wardens if you use them for just their default of 1 bid. Everything else you lose. And in the case of a tie, specifically during the reckonings, then the tie goes in the favor of whoever has fewer points at that time. Now, if it gets to your turn and you decide you don't actually want to spend your bid, you can always choose to take the penalty. And whoever takes the penalty does not have to spend anything at all. But in the case of penalties that require you to spend resources, such as acolytes and gold coins, for each one that you cannot spend, you lose a point. But that's essentially it. As soon as all bids have been resolved, then the player who played the reckoning card gets to tuck this card under their player board. It doesn't give you any influence, but it does give you wild symbols, specifically for that region's pillar. So in this example, if I were to tuck this card under my player board, this would count as 3 money bag symbols. And then play would continue with the draft. Now, once all of the cards have been drafted, each age always ends with a final reckoning, because again, there will always be a total of 3, and these are virtually played the same way. The difference is the player who gets to decide which claim token to place into the region is whoever is in last place at the time. And the player who actually gains this card along with the wild symbol is whoever wins the first place bid, along with the first place card, so they'll be the start player for the next age. At the end of the first age, 3 of these monument tokens will have been placed. Because over the course of the game, players will place out a total of 9 of these, scoring 9 of the 17 different criteria. And after the final reckoning, then you'll go into the end of age scoring, always starting with this criteria if it's been selected. And once all 3 have been scored, then you move into the second age, which is played almost exactly the same way. So keep in mind that by the end of the entire game, there will be 9 of these scoring criteria that you'll have to resolve. But that's essentially it. That is generally how the game works. Now, again, it's going to really be dependent on what scoring criteria are important to the players when resolving these reckoning events. And otherwise, let's jump into the gameplay.
Okay, we are all set up. We are ready to go. Everything has been shuffled. Now we each have 5 cards. Some of them may be reckoning cards in here.
Definitely.
And so let's go ahead and talk about our different factions.
All right. So shall I introduce my faction first?
Sure.
Okay, today I am playing as the Veil Wardens, aka the purple player. And so I actually start the game with acolytes in all of the different regions,
Okay.
which is why I have the fewest amount of points to start.
So you start at 8?
I do start at 8, which is going to be great actually for breaking ties
Sure.
if we ever get to that. And I also start with one pink warden.
Nice. I'm playing as the Gilded today, and my faction starts with money that no one else does. So I have kind of a variable bidding power regardless of the region, and I start with one Equity Warden.
Okay, so you have one of the yellow one. Oh, and then you have 2 acolytes in yellow and 1 in the red.
Yes.
Okay, very good. And for me, I'm going to be the Archivist. I have 2 wardens. I'm going to be this pinkish kind of color in the game. And then I have 2 acolytes in the light blue, 1 in the yellow, and I started up 1 on the influence of yellow and 2 influence of light blue.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
I didn't explain that part, but I guess I have a leg up a little bit in pink. So not only do I have 2 acolytes there, but I also start up 2 influence in that area, which is gonna be nice maybe, because our final reckoning in the first age happens to be in the Colossal's Marsh.
Yeah, and it looks like Michael is up on 2 on the yellow, 1 on the red.
I'm all about that equity.
Yeah, he's all about the equity.
Equity time.
And otherwise, I think we are ready to begin with age 1. Now, the whole slate is blank.
Yep.
We have no scoring
we don't know what we're
criteria
scoring for.
determined. This is one of those games where this is going to unfold as we play these cards. And speaking of cards, we each have 5 cards in our hands.
Yep.
Okay.
For the first age, we are going to be passing to the left.
Okay.
So we're all seated in a row.
So I pass
So-
to you, you pass to Michael,
Yes,
to me.
and then we're going to swap in the second age. And so we've also randomly determined that I will be the start player,
Okay.
which means once we simultaneously reveal, then I will resolve my card first.
Yep.
Okay, are you guys ready?
I'm
Yeah.
ready, yep.
All right, choose your first card.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, ready?
I'm ready, yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, 1, 2, 3, reveal.
All right.
Okay.
very good.
Interesting. So let's pass our decks.
Okay,
So I'm
very
going to
good.
place this here,
There you
just
go.
so no peeking.
No peeking.
And since I was the first player, I also passed the first player
Okay.
card to you, by the way.
So hopefully to me, not
To you, sorry, to Michael. So I'm going to resolve my card first.
Okay.
Now, we've all played action cards, which means we're going to resolve the middle part first, and then we'll decide which way to tuck the card. So mine gains me 3 acolytes. I can place them anywhere.
Yep.
I know we're going to have a reckoning in the pink area, so I may want to take that into consideration. We have all of our acolytes off screen, by the way. But I think I'm going to split them.
Okay.
So I'm going to place 2 of them in the yellow region here.
Curious.
So there are lines, by the way. So all of these acolytes are in the yellow region already.
Okay.
And then 1 in the Colossal's Marsh.
Okay.
So there's that. Now, as for the direction, I'm going to tuck it under
You're tucking under yellow.
yellow, which
Okay.
is going to
Okay.
gain me 2 influence
Yep.
on the equity track, bringing
Oh,
me up
there
to
you
a
go.
grand
You're at
total
2.
of 2 because I was at
Very good.
0. And it also comes with a money bag symbol. All right, that is me.
All right. Well, I'm going to gain a Warden, and I get to choose what color that is. Monique, can I have a pink Warden,
Pink
please?
Warden.
Okay, very good.
Thank you, and I'll
There you
hand
go.
that to
Yeah.
you.
So that's on his board
That's
now.
pretty nice.
And that's pretty straightforward. And then I'm going to gain 2 rep in the red, please.
So he's gonna tuck under here
Yes.
and go up 2 on the red.
And I have now made it to 3,
Three.
so
Okay.
that I have the most red, and I'm past the threshold of 2. So I'm going to gain this.
This artifact. Oh, you got the good one.
Already.
I got the great one.
So this is the artifact that basically lets Michael choose one of these 3 benefits before each reckoning. So it might be in our best interest to try to steal that
Or to hold the reckoning off, yeah.
or delay it somehow. I'm
Sure.
gonna lay all
Yep.
of these
Yeah, just lay them down.
these peeps down. All right. Very nice. So that was you?
Yep.
Okay, Naveen?
Okay, so for me, I also did the thing where I have acolytes, so I get 3 acolytes. Let me go ahead and just drop them off. I don't know
hot
why. Yeah, my hot pink acolytes. Well, you somehow ended up in this yellow area here.
She might know
so
something
Insider
that
trading.
I
we don't know.
something there.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll split this. I'll go 2 and 2. Let's do
Okay.
that. Yeah, like
All
that.
right.
You did 2 and 2.
Well, I had
see.
one
You
already
did
there,
One
yeah.
left
Yes.
one there and 2
Yep.
in there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then I am going to tuck. I think I want to just move up on a track
Okay.
more than the other, so I'm gonna go up twice on blue.
On blue?
Yeah,
So you're hot pink?
Hot
So you
pink.
go to 2. So
Thank
you're
you.
in the lead there, but not
Not
quite artifact ready.
no.
All right.
All right, shall we move on?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
next
so
round.
now Michael is the new
He's
first
gonna
player.
resolve first.
Okay.
And, oh, okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Now, keep in mind that we're
Oh.
going to have a total of 3 reckonings
Yep.
per age.
Yep.
So 2 of these reckoning cards are distributed
Amongst us.
amongst our hands
Yeah.
somewhere, and then we have the final reckoning. Are we ready?
I'm ready, yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, reveal.
Reckoning?
Oh, we have a reckoning.
We have a
going.
reckoning.
Okay.
But first,
I thought you were going to be
aggro.
aggro.
I'm aggro in a different way.
Ah,
I like
okay.
that because that's going to resolve last.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is going to
That's
resolve
perfect.
last.
That means you and I both get
Why
to
did
go.
I do this?
Uh,
I shouldn't have done that knowing that I'm going to resolve last.
Yeah.
That's okay. All right, so
Michael.
starting
so
with you.
what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get a warden.
warden.
So let's put this out here. I'm gonna get. So I have choices. I was going to do yellow, but now I might want to do pink because we have 2 pink
Yeah.
reckonings. So let's do it.
Okay.
Monique,
Pink
can I have a
warden.
pink warden, please?
Yes,
All right.
okay, there you
How
go.
are you
So
gonna
you have
tuck
2.
this?
I'm gonna tuck on the equity side,
Oh,
the
equity
yellow
side.
side.
Okay.
Because currently that will bring me up to having a second
Second
artifact.
artifact. Uh-oh.
So, and here's my other warden. So can I have the yellow artifact, please, Monique?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's horrible. So
Yeah, be
now,
careful
when
we pass this
gaining
guy.
coins, you gain...
Plus 2
More.
coins every time.
And I might gain a coin
Yeah.
at the next reckoning.
Naveen, where you at?
I'm right here. You're the one passing him cards.
Why did I guess the reason why I played this is because I get to take it. I get the reckoning card.
You do get the card.
It's 2 wild
wilds.
symbols.
You also get to choose which claim token moves into the
Yeah.
pink.
That is
which
true.
might be a different color.
Which
Yep.
might be a different color.
Oh, it will be.
And a purple did have a little bit of a leg up
You're a little
during
everywhere.
setup, so
Yeah.
I am a little bit everywhere. Okay.
So you're done, right? All right. So I have this one. It's going to be 3 acolytes. So I am going to get my 1, 2, 3. Well, we know about pink. So 1, 2. And then I'm going to go ahead. I trust you, Monique. I trust you on this yellow.
What?
Like you know something
Why
here.
don't you trust me? This is a competitive game.
You put 2 here. Yeah, I mean, you could be fooling me. And then of course
so
I'm
early.
going to tuck this on the pink side over
On the
here.
pink
Okay.
side.
Definitely. So I got to compete with you guys. There we go.
All right.
Done?
Yep.
All right, so
All
then
right.
it goes to me for the reckoning card that
Yeah,
I'm
what are
slightly
you doing?
regretting, but I
got
guess
regrets, huh?
it's fine. It's fine. You want to be the one to play these because you have the most control.
You
So
know
we're
what's
gonna
going on,
have
yeah.
our first reckoning, and it is going to be in Colossal's Marsh.
So this pink area right over here.
And I believe the
Yes.
first thing I do before you do any moving of claim tokens is I pick which,
Pillar.
which
Which
Oh,
reward
yeah.
I want. And so I'm going to choose a coin so that I get 3 because I have the other artifacts.
yes.
Okay, so Michael has this one. Choose one before each reckoning. We're having a reckoning.
Yes.
He's choosing coins,
Yes,
and
one
because
coin.
he has the yellow equity one, when gaining coins, gains an extra 2. So he's going to gain a total of 3, which is not good.
No, it's pretty bad.
Which is not good because
means-
Michael has coins and we don't.
Well, if we
Yeah.
take a lot of coins, we can steal from other players who have coins. That is a part
Yeah.
of the game.
I plan
They're
on
not
using
safe.
them, though.
You
Yeah.
can't just hoard your gold. You know,
can't,
it's like the
but he could
equity
use these for
demon.
votes. He could also make sure that he wins and puts the monument in most coins.
Yes.
We'll see.
So
Which means, because I was the person who played this reckoning card, I do get to decide which reward card we're gonna go for,
Okay.
and which of the claim tokens we move into Colossal's March, which is not going to be yellow. I'm so sorry, Michael.
Okay.
That is too strong right now.
Are you gonna go for the -3 coins for the most penalized person?
Maybe. Now, the bad thing here, though, Naveen, is neither of us have coins. So if either of us have to take this penalty, then you lose a victory point for each resource you
Yeah,
can't
so
pay.
maybe we don't do that. Let's collude on that.
I mean, this is just -3 victory points. Let's go with this reward card
Oh.
because, I don't know, it does give Michael the ability to lose 3 coins.
All right, so that's what we're competing for, huh?
I'm putting it there.
'Kay.
And to be clear, wait, these
That's
people
mine
are
in there.
are in
Oh,
here?
yeah, they're in
Okay.
there.
To be clear, I'm not picking on you, Michael.
No.
I'm just so fearful of these coins. I know Michael's going to do great things.
Make Michael
with them.
pay coins. That's basically it.
All right. As for the claim token, let's go with understanding. It's
Okay.
deep blue. So it is now time for us to bid.
Now, before we bid, we should basically talk about and just remind everyone what is up for stakes or what you can bid.
Okay.
So you could always bid on the influence tracks, right? So that is of the blue track and of the pink track because this is now in here.
Yes.
In addition to that, it's the acolytes in this region
Yes.
that are here. So that means your 3 purple and my 4 pink
Hot pink.
people here.
Yes, those are the only ones that are
Correct.
region locked.
Yeah,
basically.
so, but even though you brought this blue pillar in, you cannot bid this acolyte, even
Right.
though they're in the blue region.
Yeah.
And then also, of course, because this pillar is in here, you can bid this influence here.
Right.
And then universally, Michael can bid his coins.
Yep.
So
Yes.
1 bid for 1, for another 2 for 2, and then a 3rd bid for 3. And then, of course, the wardens give you 1 naturally.
Yep.
But you can spend a warden for a total of 3. So there's a lot of math to do here.
Lots of math. Make sure that you're doing your math correctly,
Yeah.
because if not, then we just kind of bring you back down to earth here. So, all right, are you ready to bid?
Very ready.
All right, ready? I'm locked
Yes,
in.
I'm locked in.
Let's do it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3,
6.
5.
4.
Well, I won.
Oh, you won
Me?
by 1 each. Nice. All right.
6,
so
5, 4?
There's no tie here.
Wow.
In
Nope.
case of a tie, though, tie is broken in favor of the player with a lower amount of points.
Wow.
But no tie in this case. Naveen gets to go first, and he gets to basically choose which reward to gain. Now, again, if you choose the penalty reward, you don't
Yeah.
you don't
I'm
spend
definitely
any
not
of your
doing
bid.
that. So
Okay.
I'm gonna take 2 wardens.
You're gonna do the 2 wardens.
I'm taking 2 wardens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you spending?
So I'm gonna spend a combination. So knowing that each warden is 1. So
These
I'm
are
gonna go-
acolytes.
Yeah, no, but the warden that's
Oh, yeah,
coming
yeah,
in
that's
is gonna get me
coming to you.
it's gonna undo this loss. So it's gonna be 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5. Gosh, I might go down to 0 here. 6. Okay, I will do that.
Whoa.
Okay.
5, 6.
All
Okay.
right. Please remove your fallen acolytes from the board.
Acolytes.
Which wardens would you like?
I'm gonna go 1 pink,
Okay.
1 yellow.
One yellow?
You did something here with yellow. I'm hoping that.
You'll see.
Yeah, I know.
You'll see shortly.
Who knows?
Okay, so
I'm not putting out the monument.
you
I'm
are
not saying
putting
what's
out
scoring.
the monument,
No?
No.
which means I should, because I don't want to give it to Michael.
Yeah, make Michael lose 3 coins.
I actually did want the wardens, to tell you the truth. I put that out there so that I can take the wardens, but the bidding didn't work out in my favor.
6, 5, 4. I'm
So-
surprised I
2
won.
wardens really early on sounds
really
really
nice.
great.
I'll take it.
So I have to spend 5.
You do.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you could take the 3
I
penalty.
don't want to lose 3 coins. I would love it for Michael to come down a little bit on that.
Okay.
So what are you
So I'm going to spend, well, this is 1.
spending? 1 for the
I
pink.
have 1 for my warden, which I'm not going to spend.
Okay.
1, 2, so we're all even
That's
here.
0. I like that.
3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
They're all vacating.
Vacating my acolytes, which is not smart. Hold on. Let's leave 1 behind
Yeah, leave 1 behind.
because we're going to have another reckoning here.
So then, do you want to go down here?
Yeah,
Down
by
to
1,
There we go.
which is not amazing, but it is what it is.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So I don't have to spend any of what I bid because.
Well, I must put up my monument.
oh yes,
my
we have to wait for
reward.
that.
Our first monument. This is a big decision because this scoring criteria will score 3 times throughout the game.
Lowest score.
Huh?
Lowest score.
You're winning lowest score.
You're
right
winning
now.
lowest score.
Lowest score. That's not bad. This is a spicy one.
That is because
But it's only 5 points.
Well, it's 10 next time and 15 at the end.
Honestly, I kind of like that.
yeah.
Okay.
That does make it a bit spicy.
Because then it's like I don't want to score too much.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a balancing act here now for the rest
And
of the game.
this will always be the first monument that resolves forever.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Each final scoring of each age, we're going to resolve this first. And again, this is a monument that scores points to the player with the least amount of points.
Which
So,
is you right now,
it's
technically.
me right now. 5 points in the first age,
Yeah.
10 in the second, and
All right.
15
15's a
in
lot.
the third.
15's a
That's a
lot.
ton. Which is why I think that's
That is
an
interesting.
interesting
Yeah,
one.
that's
yeah.
a good one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I get to keep this.
2 wilds in that symbol.
It's 2 wilds in the pink symbol.
Yep.
So, but Michael,
I still have to resolve the red root punishment
Yeah.
penalty.
I gotcha.
And so you'll take away my 3 coins.
3 coins,
But-
I
Michael.
have
Let
no
me help
choice
you.
there, but bonus, I do not have to spend
didn't spend.
for bidding resources.
yeah, that's going to be fantastic for you during the Final Reckoning.
That is-
Well, there you go. We have, congratulations, we've executed
First
our
reckoning.
first
First
reckoning.
All right. we should
One
have-
down.
Go right back
another
into
to
the
go.
draft.
We're going to go ahead and draft our
Okay,
next
so I'll be the
card.
first player on this one. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, what do you see, Naveen?
Hey.
There it is.
All right. I am ready if you guys are.
I am
Yes.
super ready.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Reveal.
Review.
No reckoning.
No reckoning.
That means we've seen everybody's
Everybody's
seen
seen
the
where the reckoning
We've
is.
Everybody
seen
knows
things.
where it
Who's first player?
reckoning. It's me.
Okay.
So I am gonna get a warden. I'll take a yellow warden, please.
Yellow.
Yellow warden.
All right. You're taking them all. You have so many wardens.
Yeah, it's
Here's your
important.
cards.
Oh yeah, thank you.
yes.
So this is gonna go to
There you
you,
go.
Monique, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna tuck it under the red here.
Oh,
So I go.
red competition.
I'm coming in. There we are.
Yeah, Naveen. Do
I'm
that.
coming.
Take it.
There we go.
Take the
And
Dominion
I have
artifact.
one symbol, so I need to get a bunch of symbols.
Beautiful. And again, the Dominion symbol is symbol scoring is for unique sets
Yeah.
of these. So, all right, then it goes to me.
Yep.
I am going to gain 3 coins.
3 coins,
Can
the
you
coins that
feel-
Michael gave up. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I really
There you go.
was feeling kind of bad
What a take.
about not having coins and seeing Michael with all his gold bag loot over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and tuck this into the pink area.
Oh,
Might
interesting.
as well.
So you're
you
going
go up
strong.
one.
Back up on pink.
Back up on pink.
All right. You're at
Okay.
2.
Okay. And it just gives me 2 of
Yeah,
those
that's good.
symbols.
All right, I'm gonna get the first mercenary cards
See
of
it.
the game.
The first 2.
Yes. And so I like that because people don't know what you're able
Yeah.
to bid at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah, it's good.
Before that, everybody knows effectively what your max
Yeah.
of
That's
bidding
true.
is.
Are you gonna tuck blue or yellow?
I'm gonna go strong on the yellow.
Going hard
I don't want to
yellow.
lose.
So up
that.
2 on yellow for you.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Very
Mystery
good.
mercenary cards. Now again, you can only have at most 8.
Yep.
So we are not at risk
Not at all.
of that at all. But shall we move on to the next?
Yeah, next one.
card?
So 2 cards
Okay.
left.
So I am now first player for this turn.
You are-
Ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you chosen?
I've chosen.
I've chosen.
Okay,
Last
so
decision.
we did the reckoning really early, and now we're sort of delaying the last
We
2.
are.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Flip.
Reveal.
No reckoning.
No
Oh.
reckoning.
Oh,
That's
solid.
what I meant.
Okay. Oh, because you're
Alright,
the
it's
one
going to pass this,
choosing.
but I am going first.
Okay.
So we just like to pass our hand to make sure no funny business.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you
So
resolving?
I'm going to resolve my card
More
first.
coins?
I gain 3 coins.
Wow, you're the rich person.
Now
now.
I'm the rich person. I overcorrected here.
6 coins.
But you can always spend coins.
Yeah.
That's what's nice. It's just so many of them is what you need to spend, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I'm going to tuck this under. So, I'm
you're
going to go
going
up
on
1
the yellow?
on yellow.
Okay.
Michael needs some sort of competition.
Now I'm
Sure.
now I'm glad I moved up.
Yeah.
Because we would have been tied and I would have lost that
Yeah.
artifact.
So
That is true.
Michael's next.
Okay.
More mercenary cards.
2 more mercenary cards. I liked what I got last time. I
You
want
like
more
what
of
you
it.
saw? There
Keep
you go.
it coming. And then so we know that we're gonna have a pink
Yeah.
Right, pink.
reckoning. So do I want just one more?
I think at this point we also know what we all know
we,
what this
we
last
do know what the
reckoning
next
is, right?
but let's
Yeah.
not spoil it.
Let's not spoil it.
You go
Okay.
pink?
I am going to go equity.
Equity.
still.
So up 2
Up
on equity.
2.
So you're at 7 now.
I
Oh my
want to
gosh.
keep that one forever. I don't know
Michael
why,
went
but
so
I do.
So
far.
now it's in Michael's best interest to maybe do this scoring right here. How do you get to the 8 here? Is it? Oh, this
no.
one
It's
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
Just,
for
I would get 8 points
Because
if-
he's
as
in-
long as I'm in that range.
He's in this range, so he could just try to put a monument there.
He also needs to spend a lot to really guarantee that. It's not just about
Yeah, you have to,
the hoarding.
you have to spend
Yeah.
to what you want to have
Yes.
at the same time.
Right. And then you have to make sure you keep it. So
Yes.
that's the tough part.
My turn?
Yeah.
All right, so we have 3 acolytes, the ones that I had to spend earlier
Okay.
in this last victory.
Where to?
2 in the yellow.
Okay.
Jeez.
Let's just do this.
There's a
Let's
lot
do,
of hot pink.
let's
on
do
the board.
that.
Did Michael scare you?
No,
Tell us
no,
him.
no.
it
That's
where you
good.
want
This
it.
is a good balance. We know pink is happening, and we may know, everybody
Okay.
may know that yellow is happening.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
And then I'm going to go up now, 2 on the red. Michael,
Oh no!
you lose something here.
1, 2. So Naveen's hot pink is tied with Michael's teal. So you cannot have a tie to keep an artifact. You must now give it back.
Okay.
So as soon
Off it
as
goes.
one of these 2, because I'm not in that race at all,
Just pull in that red into the...
usurps the other, then
But Michael still, whenever he
it.
gains 2 extra coins.
Okay.
that is true. Nobody's going to take that from you, Michael.
And then now I
unless you
have
spend it.
2 towards a set,
Oh.
if this becomes a thing.
They're different symbols?
They are
Yeah.
different symbols,
Okay,
yeah.
because you cannot score multiple sets, by the
So
way.
is this is 0, 1, 2, right? That's how that works?
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
get 2 points, while
So-
we would get negative
You're at-
6.
you're at-
-6.
That's true.
It's a solid 8 spread.
But whoever has the least amount of
Yeah.
points will gain points.
No,
so-
but this would resolve first, and then this would resolve.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awful.
Yeah.
All right, shall we just flip over?
Yeah,
off
flip
of
it over.
this?
No choice.
Let's flip it.
Hey, it's the reckoning in yellow that everybody
And the
was
reckoning's
talking.
going to go first?
Michael's first
Yes,
player. So
I'm
it-
first
we'll
player.
Resolve it.
So we will resolve this. We'll just put. Oh, wait, no, we're going to put the reward card I pick in the
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have 2 options here.
I'm gonna go with this one because I really like those mercenary cards, and
Yeah.
that's second place there.
That's good.
I don't need 7 coins. I can just get 4 plus 2.
That's true.
That would be my goal.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, and then now I need to bring in a claim token.
Yeah.
So what color? Well, pink seems the most straightforward because I have a 1 warden advantage on that.
On both of us, yeah.
I do not have any rep in the Radiance pink zone.
that.
So you guys could spend more, but then you're spending against your
The final
pink
reckoning.
final reckoning. So
Yeah, we're
I am
basically
gonna
back-to-back
do that.
You're
Okay.
freaking me out.
All right.
I'm really bad at placing my bid. So let's just make sure that the lines are drawn. Now, again, this is a prototype, so the colors in the final copy are going to be,
Yeah.
a
Let's
little
just
bit different.
tuck these kind of away. So these are like
So
here.
this is the region in which we are reckoning.
Yes.
All right. That's everything that's been decided, right?
Yeah,
So
we're
we are now going to
ready-
bid.
straight
and
into bidding.
should we do just a little bit of numbering here?
Sure.
Just so we can see what we're working with? What is
Okay.
the fear with Michael?
Okay. Well, I have 2 acolytes to spend,
Yeah.
and then we're looking. After that, then we're looking at the yellow and pink faction. So in yellow, I have 7 rep
Yeah.
able
Yeah.
to spend.
gonna
I
go-
have 1 warden, and in pink, I have no rep but 2 wardens, and then I might have all yellow and pink
Mercy.
mercenary cards. That's
Yeah.
just all I have.
Now again, mercenary cards will show 2 different regions that are on the board, and you can only play them when they apply. So it'll either be 1 or 2 points towards your bid.
Yes. So if
Basically.
I play a yellow and pink mercenary card, I get 2 bids on that, and that's
Yes.
making them most efficient.
Yeah.
But the thing that's nice about Michael's position is he's operating under a veil of secrecy.
Yes.
We don't know what he has. So I'm not as impressive
No.
here.
What do you got?
I have
3,
3
4, 5, 6,
plus 3 is 6, 7.
7.
You brought in the pink, right?
7, 8.
8, 9. I have 2 over there.
Did you point to that acolyte as counting it? 'Cause
10.
that is not.
Oh, you're right.
It's just
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yep.
8
8.
for the influence over there, and then 9. And then I have all this money,
Yep.
but it's gonna be 1 for the first bid, 2 for the second, and 3. So this is 3 bids
Yep.
total that I can do with my gold here.
Pretty good. Well, me, I have 4 here.
Yeah.
Make that 5, 6, 7, 8.
9.
9.
9.
Yeah, with
so
another ward in
yeah,
there.
yeah. So this is any.
We could all
anybody's
spend
bid.
a lot.
We
if
have no.
wanted
Yeah,
to.
we have no. Yeah.
And the
okay.
penalty is losing 2 acolytes.
Yes.
Ah.
Just so you know. All right.
2 acolyte
Place your
losses,
bids.
huh?
I never know how much to bid. This
Well,
is
it
probably
went
the hardest part.
6-5-4 last time,
Yeah. It's the thing. If you're off by 1,
and we're pink is in here, and we are gonna definitely score pink on the next one. So
I know. All right. I'm locked in.
All right.
Are you guys ready? Are you
Yes.
confident?
I'm
No,
no.
not confident.
Okay.
You never know what's gonna
Ah.
happen.
1, 2, 3.
6.
5.
7.
Oh my
5, 6,
gosh.
7.
All by off by
Wow.
1.
We did it again.
Okay, I don't feel too bad. I had a
right,
feeling I
Michael.
wasn't gonna get this one.
I did 6. Okay.
He said, "Don't have to spend anything."
Okay,
All right, Michael.
7.
Okay. Well,
You
first,
bid 7.
do I want to start scoring criteria? That's probably what I should do.
Let me just remove this.
Yes,
right?
that should be
This is the
long
old
gone. We don't.
reckoning.
We're not.
This is old news.
Old news. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to take the monument reward.
Okay.
Ooh.
So first, let's pay
Yes.
for it.
7.
Pay
7. So
first.
I have 1, 2, 3 naturally.
Okay.
I'm going to pay
Gordon.
a
4, 5.
4, 5,
Ah, nice.
Don't tell me you have another one.
and a 6, 7.
Oh shoot.
Oh, that's so good.
That's good.
So
And again, it's because the
Delete
mercenary
this card.
cards had both colors
matching
matching the claim,
claim
tokens that
tokens
are in
in-
the region.
Yep.
So
So
very nice.
really easy to spend 7
You didn't
on
have
that
to
one.
spend any influence, acolytes, or money.
Okay.
Are you
and
doing the monument?
monument. It's
I know where you're going.
it's going on the money
Of
bags.
course.
Most, which will be hopefully me at 6 because I'm going to get 3 wilds.
Yeah. So
We'll get
Michael.
10 points.
Michael has 1, 2, 3. That card that initiated this reckoning is 3 wild. So then it's
Yes.
gonna be 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Right,
Yep.
because again, because Michael is the one who initiated the reckoning, he gets this card, just like how I got this one.
Yep.
So it's 6. At least I'm not going to have the least, because whoever has the
I'll
least
have the
loses
least.
5 points, and this goes after this.
It does.
It does. But okay.
It
that
sets
means
you up,
that means
though.
it sets me up for the
Yeah,
10.
it
does.
It's going to come back.
Okay.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay, so second place, was that you, Naveen?
Yeah.
Second turn or
you
second
No,
place?
second
yeah.
place in bidding.
Yeah.
Michael
second
bid
place.
7, you
Yeah.
bid 6.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Let's just do 4, 5, and let's.
Painful.
Ooh, 4, 5. And pink is gonna go again. So
Yeah.
let's just go 4, 5, 6.
Well, you
Let's just
couldn't
go.
remove one from there
Yeah,
anyway.
He's just pointing to it.
No, if I wanted to go down on this.
Oh, I see.
Okay, gotcha.
4, 5, 6. Okay.
Well-
All right. Well, that stinks.
So I
Reap
assume
your
you're
rewards.
choosing the good reward because you
Yeah,
paid resources.
yeah.
So I'm assuming you want 4 coins and 2 mercenary cards, right?
It's
so you're
so true. 4
4
coins,
coins.
and 2 mercenary cards. Come to me, coins.
All right. I don't have to pay anything.
Nope.
No.
So I get to keep all my stuff, but
you
I
lose
have
2
to
acolytes.
pay 2 acolytes. So I guess I do have to pay
Yeah.
pay part of my bid.
But they don't have to come from this area. They
Yeah,
can come from anywhere, like light blue, which is not scoring.
Or the barren,
The barren
keeping
blue.
cliffs.
The
Or
Baron,
weeping
the
cliffs.
Baron Weeping Cliffs. Oh,
Yes.
there's so much game left.
Yeah.
This is, I'm going to initiate this.
Yes.
Because I'm in last place currently.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to remove them from here. Let's
Okay.
get out of
1.
the fragmented forest.
And 2.
And then 1 out of there.
1, 2.
Okay,
I've
so
paid my dues.
we have
I have
resolved
to-
this card. Let's get it out of here.
Well, it's kind of painful. I'm going to lose points
All right.
in my acolytes.
So now I got to resolve my card.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
Well,
tuck mine.
Michael gets
We
that.
finish mine.
Oh, yeah,
tuck that
Michael-
over there.
Michael's got a lot of yellow going here. Okay.
Very nice.
Ton of yellow. Jeez, Michael. All right. So 3 acolytes.
3
Perfect.
acolytes.
Yeah, 3 acolytes.
Where to?
Yellow?
Always the question.
Pink.
Or pink, I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
just at least threaten. I mean, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, is this really important to you?
That might
It
make
is important
us
to me.
bid lower, but
I'll go 1, 2.
Okay.
And then I kind of want to dabble over here.
oh,
What?
Yeah.
Get out of my
just in
my
case.
cliffs.
1, 2, 3. That's
I
it.
was happy there. Nobody has influence. I was the only one there.
Exactly.
okay. Now where are you tucking your card?
Well, the money bags thing is going to be a problem.
Yeah, it's now
So
permanent.
I'm going to
Yeah,
tuck it under money
that's
bags.
permanent. That's for the
Gets
rest of the
me
game.
up on yellow by 1.
Okay.
Okay.
And now I have 2 money bags that I need to build on. I guess I'm Gosh, you're gonna have 5?
I'm gonna have 5. I was debating as to whether I put it on the light blue, but now I have to compete with Michael.
Yep.
So I get 3 coins, please.
3 coins.
I have some coins.
Wow.
Coins is good.
Thank you. Ah, that would have been so sweet to have your
yeah.
ability there, Michael. And I go up 1 on the influence track for you.
Very
But
good.
now I have 5 of these bags
Okay.
to Michael's
6. It's close.
It's
so
close.
it's close. This is not necessarily.
So that's
going
going
to
to affect the draft
whole
now,
Game.
going into the next.
Yeah, this will deeply
rounds.
affect the draft.
Yeah.
All right, that is the end of the aged, but we do have one final reckoning run by or hosted by me because I am the current loser. So this reckoning is going to be in the Colossal's Marsh once again, and we don't have any options for rewards cards. It's just the one that's left over, which is going to be this one.
Yeah.
I still get to choose
Monument, 7 coins.
a claim token. But now, whoever wins this reckoning gains the card and is the first player for the next age. So, unlike the other reckonings where whoever chose the card during the draft gets to take the card,
Yep.
you have to win in order to take these 2 pink wild symbols. Considering the fact that I am not in a good position at the moment. I literally have no real influence or stakes or wardens in any of
Just
the
got a
other
lot of
regions.
Coins, yeah.
You
I
just
have coins. Yes,
Coins are-
these are always a threat, but not a huge threat. I think it would maybe be interesting to put yellow in there because then you guys can compete. I mean,
And
Michael
maybe
has
spend
all
these
this
resources.
influence. We want Michael to spend his influence, Naveen.
Sure.
Make him spend his influence.
Okay.
Do it.
Let's just
All
go
right.
with yellow.
Okay.
I'm
Yellow's
gonna
in.
just lose this one, get -3 points,
No
and
problem.
I'll just
Just
take
earn it
5.
back.
I'll just earn it back.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So
one thing that we didn't talk about, which we thought Monique was gonna just get the +5
Yeah.
from this monument, but it's actually whoever does this -3.
Yeah.
yes,
Because they will be in
yeah.
last as whoever picks that red reward.
that is true.
You basically gain +2 overall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the interesting thing is in this region there are actually 3 claim tokens, so you can use your wardens and influence in all 3 of those regions.
Yep.
And your mercenary cards.
And your mercenary cards. That's right. So blue. I mean,
Nobody has any influence
anything
in blue, so
So
it's
it
just
really
not,
is just going to be pink
Yeah.
and yellow.
So the way you set it up was
'Cause
fine.
nobody has blue wardens either.
Okay. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Yes, I hope
1,
so.
2, 3, 8.
8.
5. Oh, okay.
So we have a tie
So we
here.
have a tie.
Okay.
Definitely going last.
Okay.
Who is in?
I'm further behind than Michael.
So then Naveen gets it.
I get the tie.
If you'd like.
Yes, I'd like. So I am going to spend a total of 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue,
Okay.
5 yellow.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go out.
Okay.
6, 7, 8.
Seven.
6,
Okay.
7, 8. I got a
Yeah,
lot
these
of
acolytes.
acolytes coming in and going.
These poor acolytes. They're just
Coming
our,
and going.
our petty soldiers.
All right, we are gonna force the monument
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
where I can hurt you.
Use it
There it
wisely.
is.
Oh.
There it is.
You both have -6 coming your way.
Where I can hurt you are the words Naveen used
I did.
for his monument.
I did. Well, I'm going to
It
get
wasn't-
-5 here, so I have to
It wasn't so I can
counteract this.
Score a lot of points.
No.
Yes.
I'm getting -5. You will both will get -6 each.
Okay.
Oh,
So, Naveen, since you won this, I'm just
Oh.
going to give you this right away. You get first player, and you got
So I'll tuck this
two
under
more
now,
wilds
so I don't forget
in the
this.
pink.
beautiful.
That's very nice, very nice.
Okay, so I can either spend 8
Yeah.
or just go -3. All right, and I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the -3. I do not want to
What?
spend 8. The 8 resources I wanted to spend was mainly for that monument. So,
Oh my
so send me
gosh.
Down to 7.
and don't need to spend the 8. But Monique, sorry,
is so
you
bad.
have to spend
My
5.
But
plans
You have to
are
spend 5, but you
all
get 7 coins, so you can spend some coins.
crumbling. How many coins are left in the?
There's plenty. 1,
supply.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's not plenty.
1, 2,
not
3,
plenty, so I'm
4,
gonna spend
5,
my
6,
coins.
7.
'Cause
Here's your
I
7 that's coming to you.
Want people to steal from me,
Okay.
and I'd rather spend my coins than my.
So you have 1 warden.
Yeah, you
that's
got one warden,
So
just-
you
That's
1
one.
towards your 5.
So I should have bid lower than this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I was hoping that maybe. I don't know.
What was the expectation with 5? Was the expectation to lose with 5?
I don't know. I wasn't sure. I'm
Because
really
it's not a
bad at
verbal
auction.
bid. It's not a verbal bid. You know?
Yes, I
Yeah.
understand.
Okay.
So 1.
Okay.
If I remove the acolyte in pink,
Okay.
then let's just go down 1 on the yellow influence.
Okay. So you,
So 1, 2,
two.
3, my acolyte.
okay.
And
You
then,
didn't want to go down on the pink one?
No, I don't want to go down the pink one, David. I see what you're getting at.
No.
I'm 1 away from the artifact.
Okay. The only reason why I would say that is we have a final reckoning that is pink. There will be no more final
But there will
reckonings.
be potentially more reckonings during the age.
Yes.
Yes.
We don't
so
know.
pink is
Yeah.
not out of the question
No.
whatsoever.
But the artifact is probably something to invest in. So
Yes.
I like it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So now.
So I did 1, 2, 3.
Yep, and now 3
and then
coins.
3 coins.
Which
would just give me
take,
4.
Take
please.
3 back and then you get 4, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because your reward is 7 coins. There
All
you go.
right.
Gosh, I
Very
really should have
good.
bid fewer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's
That's
get
okay.
this guy out of here.
All right.
And
So-
let's prepare for the next stage.
Yes, yep.
Oh, no, we got
No. We have
no.
a final scoring here.
yes.
This is the whole point of the game. So we have completely finished the age, and now we must score. We have 3 different monuments out here. So starting with this monument.
It has to be that one.
It's the player with the least amount of points right now.
Oh, no, it's
Michael's gonna
me.
get 5
Which is
points.
Michael.
So he netted 2
Yeah.
by doing that.
He did net 2.
good
Now
bet.
we're going to lose some points,
Okay,
as Naveen
so-
kindly put it.
I did. So you both have
No icons at
Yes.
all.
So this is going to be for the symbols that are specific to the red shattered ward region, which are different types of
So
gems.
12 minus
Oh,
6.
that's big.
Money.
If you only have
8 minus
1,
6.
then it's minus 6 points.
If you have 0.
Oh, sorry. Actually, if you have 0, because
Yeah.
there are 6 numbers here and only 5 images up here.
Yes.
So if you have 0, you lose 6 points.
Which
Yep.
If
Naveen
you
has done
have
to us.
1, you lose 1 point, and it kind of scales like
Yeah.
that.
So you both had 0.
So we both had 0, which is why Naveen
Yeah.
dropped us both down.
And
6 points.
I have 2, so I
Okay.
get 2 points.
Yes. All right.
That's
Okay.
it.
Well, then the tides will turn back.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Now I lose 5.
Now you lose
I
5.
have the least amount of these equity symbols.
Yes.
Michael has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because they're wild.
To my
Monique has
5.
5 to my 2.
So-
we're all just dragging each other down. What am I down? 6?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
But then bump me up 10, please.
Michael goes
Bump
up
you
10.
up 10.
Boom.
Look at that. 16?
16.
What the heck?
This is real bad.
Not good.
Look at
I don't
this.
think I'm going to earn next age's 10,
Yeah.
10
Probably
points.
not.
Probably
No.
not.
This is. I'm looking at you.
We have
This
to
is
compete.
looking at
We have to
me.
compete here.
Yes.
You.
Me,
Get back in
I have
there.
2. You have 5. You're
Yeah,
the
I'm
man.
competing. I'm doing
I'm
my job.
I'm gonna compete. I'm gonna try to compete.
All right.
Okay.
That is
There
it.
you go.
The
Yep.
age is officially over. We're going to now move into age 2.
Yeah.
All right. We are now set up for age 2. So we
Okay.
have a new final reckoning card. So
Where
we're no longer
nobody's
going to.
involved.
We're not going to see pink in a final reckoning anymore, but we
No.
might still see it in our hands.
Yep.
Okay.
But it's time for everybody to get in here because this is where we're
Unbelievable.
going. Weeping
Nothing
Cliffs.
is going on over there.
We have
Yeah.
3 new rewards cards, which I'm going to have to pay attention to this time because I think
Yeah.
in that final reckoning, I didn't look at what the actual rewards were.
Yeah.
7 coins.
Important.
Who
Yeah.
bids 5 things for 7 coins?
You.
All right. So Naveen is now
First
I'm
player.
first player. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We have our hand of cards. Let's go ahead and choose.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
I'm ready.
You know it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Reckoning.
Reckoning
Wow,
already?
no!
Yellow Reckoning.
No, I wanted to get my artifact
This
back
comes
right
with
before.
it comes
in
with
the
3 wild
world?
yellows just to
Okay.
bring me back
That's-
up on that yellow.
there we go.
-5
What
stuff.
is happening
I
here?
had to. I
Alright.
had to, guys. I'm
All
sorry.
right. Well.
I'm first player, so there you
Here's
go.
your
No,
cards.
it's gonna pass to the right this time.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes,
That is
yes,
right.
yes,
We are in
So,
age 2.
There you go. So that played a big role also in as to why I did that.
Okay, well, what reward are we doing, and what claim token
So
are you
what's the
bringing?
region? This is a reckoning.
Yellow,
Yellow.
everybody's favorite.
The yellow. The yellow.
This is gonna be so painful.
I know.
So we're back at the Stone Gardens.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Stone Garden yellow.
Okay.
Now which reward?
We're looking at either mercenary cards, so we have coins and points, or
Let's do coins and
A
points.
nice combination.
The
Coins and
middle
points,
one.
this one?
Yeah, I like that one.
so let's go ahead
A
and
little
place that.
good consolation, a good way to get us back over here somehow.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, this one's in play. So
Which claim token would you like to
I
add?
mean, I'm the only one with this.
Yeah,
so let's
seems
go ahead and
straightforward.
bring
You're
it
strong
in.
on the rep, too.
I'm strong on the rep there. Yeah. All right, bidding time. So we have
Yes.
light blue, yellow, and pink.
a wide array.
A wide array.
This is wild because Naveen has all
1, 2, 3,
wardens
4, 5.
of the claim tokens that are in there.
So, like, your minimum bid is 5.
Yeah, he has a
minimum bid.
minimum
Spending
of 5.
nothing, you just put 5. What?
I really liked the 3 wilds at the bottom, knowing that this is gonna hurt me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I didn't want to lose. I don't want to lose 15 points just for doing
Yeah,
for
just
sitting
'cause
around.
-5, -5, -5.
Yeah. So I have to compete by
Yeah.
getting. So now I'm just 1 away. You know.
solid
Yeah.
first turn for Naveen.
All right, ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
8.
6.
5.
Dang it! I overpaid.
I overbid you by 1.
I thought you would maybe do like a 0 or 1 in response to the last
Nice.
time, so I
Okay.
was trying to get a little greedy there.
That's good.
That backfired
my
on me.
gosh.
That's good. Michael can go down 3 then.
Well, so what did you bid?
I bid 8. So
Okay.
5.
Yep.
Yeah.
6, 7.
Yep. Easy.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and just go down on this one. 8. There we go.
What an easy 8 bid. Easiest 8 I've ever seen.
What did you want?
I'm gonna take the middle one.
Oh.
You're taking the middle one. That's
Yeah.
what I want.
So I'm gonna get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get 4 coins back.
Wow.
3, 4.
Okay.
You get to choose.
No, but that's rough for Monique because she doesn't feel strong in
Yes,
anything right
exactly.
Most
now,
coins.
except for coins.
Most coins.
Which you could,
Which I was trying to spend
yes,
in that
to get to that
6 to
6.
get the coins back. All right, well, I have to spend 6.
Okay.
So I have 1 via my 1 warden. I'm going to spend 1 yellow influence.
That's
That's 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend 3 coins. So wait, that's 5?
Yep.
Yeah, 4, 5.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's 4,
So
5.
it'd be 3 more after that to get to your 6.
Yeah, you could spend 6 coins.
I think I'm just going to spend another influence here.
Okay.
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 Very good.
All right.
So that was your
there's
total
that.
6. So Warden,
Yeah.
Acolyte,
Right.
2 of these, and then 2 of these coins. Very good.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will put out a monument.
Mm-hmm.
How many of those pink symbols do you have?
I have 3 pink symbols.
I have 4.
I got
This
0.
is potentially
Potentially
5.
5. And Michael has 0.
And how many coins does everybody have?
I have 5. Michael has 3.
I have 3, but I probably am not losing my plus coin artifact
Yeah,
have
he's probably
anytime
not losing,
soon.
yeah.
I have 10, but I want to be able to have the freedom to spend them.
Yeah.
And
Know
not
what I
be
mean?
locked into it.
Let's just go with,
Here?
yeah,
Okay, so this
pink
is
symbol.
Yeah, this is the one that we assess our neighbors, and whoever if you have more than your neighbor, then you get 6 per neighbor that you
Yes,
have
and
more.
it's specifically the pink symbols.
Yes, and if whoever doesn't gets -2, so
Per neighbor.
per neighbor.
Per neighbor.
Yeah,
Yes. So
So,
one, it's a 3. We're a 3-person
yeah,
game
everybody's
here,
neighbors,
so it's a bit of a triangle.
it's gonna make the draft even more interesting.
All right. I think that is it for the 2 rewards.
Yes.
Now, Michael.
I don't spend 5 and I get -3 points. I'm brought back
Solid.
a little bit to reality.
Bring them down.
We can get rid of this now.
Okay.
Naveen, you can tuck
Oh, yeah.
your reckoning.
Yep, I'll take my reckoning, and then
Now we're going back to resolving.
Resolving, yeah.
So,
Yes.
Monique,
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and resolve my card, which I might be pivoting. So I take 2 mercenary cards.
Okay.
I really like that.
2, 2's good.
I love
Yeah, 2 is nice. Interesting timing on these.
Oh,
Okay.
yellows.
And then I think I have to go pink now,
Yeah.
which is great
mean,
actually.
you
because
set
I
it
move
up.
twice
Oh, that's
on
good for you.
influence.
Boom, boom, and now that means you
I get the artifact.
the artifact.
So when placing acolytes, I get to place 2
That's great.
more.
That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
That is nice. I need to find
You
those
need to- yeah.
abilities.
So you need to draft those cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And
That's
that is
good.
an additional symbol now that we know that
So
that's
how many
gonna be
pink you have?
scored.
5 total?
I have 5.
5 to my 3 to 0. Okay.
Okay.
Michael gets 2 cards.
Yeah, and for me, I'll get my 2 mercenary cards, and I'm gonna collect my first symbol
Red symbol.
in the red
So
set.
no more -6.
And
Oh,
this is why I was frustrated that you reckoning right away and that you were first, is because I'm gonna go back up to be the artifact
Oh, yeah.
of red,
gets
his red
please,
back.
which I
You
missed
can
out on
use it.
collecting a coin, which would have been
Perfect.
3.
Perfect.
Naveen, take it back.
Yeah,
You know what to do.
yeah, maybe. We'll see. That's it, right? Everyone
Yeah,
good? Okay.
that's everybody. So
Back to the draft.
let's back to the draft.
May we draft again?
And you are first.
I am first
now.
player because
Okay.
we went counterclockwise.
Very good.
All right, everybody ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I'm locked in.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Flip. Ooh.
All right. No reckoning.
Uh-oh.
No
We
reckon.
live
Who's
to
first
see
player?
another day.
I am.
Michael.
And here, now you can have it.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
pass to the right.
There you go, Naveen.
There you go. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I'm gonna get a warden. I was hoping to see Reckoning where I could pick what color of that thing is gonna be. But Naveen was talking about spiciness, and my guess with how spicy that is, I'm gonna say dark blue. Can I have a dark blue
Dark
warden,
blue.
please?
Are you reading Naveen correctly?
I don't know.
We will all
We-
find out.
And then I'm gonna need to go up on the
Wait,
money bags.
money bags?
Yeah, I don't.
So that's nothing on influence.
Nothing
but
on-
two
No
more
influence,
symbols.
but I
He's
gotta,
supposed to maintain
I gotta
his
keep
most.
getting my 10.
Okay.
All right. Monique?
I'm
Warden
gonna
time.
take my first warden of the game.
Second warden. You have that pink there.
No, they started with this.
Yeah.
I gained my first gained warden.
Okay.
So that's a tough decision. I'm gonna take a blue warden, a
Okay.
dark blue one, because we're
Oh.
definitely gonna.
Nice.
Or was my intuition
Gonna see them.
spot on? We'll see.
You'll find out.
Okay.
All right. So this card is gonna get tucked in yellow because it is an additional symbol there. We got to keep Michael on his
I
toes.
started an arms
How
race.
many do you have? 3, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I have 6,
my
but I
5.
get to go up once on the yellow
Look at you.
influence. All right.
My gosh.
So that's me.
Well, this is mine. So this is 3 acolytes.
All right.
I've been playing the acolyte game here.
You-
I need that artifact that
They
you
seem to
have.
be working.
They do.
I've been ignoring them.
I've been
but
using
I've
them.
been
Nice.
using, making and spending them.
Well, I know a little something. So we're gonna go 1.
Oh,
Wow.
3.
okay. I think I know what the spice.
A little
was.
something.
Yeah.
Spice.
Okay.
All right, and then seeing as I want to get different symbols, so the red,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up twice on the red. So
Ah.
Michael,
Nice.
No.
Naveen,
Michael, you have lost.
I have
Right.
Your
not
before
been
your
more proud of
pre-reckoning
you
loss.
lately.
So I'm
as I
tucking
am
under
today.
under red. Hey, look, this is now 1, 2, 3, 3 different. That's what is that? 5 points.
Gosh, that was
That's a
beautiful.
guaranteed 5 points.
That was beautiful.
That makes up for my 5 points. I'm gonna lose every single round.
Yep.
Yeah, just give it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you ready to
There we
draft
go.
again?
Let's do it.
All right, I'm first this time.
Passing to the right. Oh boy.
Ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I have to play this.
I have to.
You
play
have
this.
to play
1,
it.
2, 3.
Whoa.
Yes.
Ah.
I have my artifact.
Reckoning.
I
Wow.
have my. Oh, no reckoning.
Pass to the right.
Oh, you're
You guys
gonna
are
be
taking all the
Wait,
coins.
no, we're gonna cancel each other out on the thing again.
Yeah, we are.
What thing?
Are you passing this to me to the right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see you. To
Oh, this is
the
to
red artifact.
Oh, good. Oh, this is grand. I love watching this. Okay.
Talk to me.
Only because I'm not in it.
Okay, so you're
Sorry,
resolving
guys.
first.
I'm resolving first. So I gain 3 acolytes.
that's fine.
Plus
which is
2?
Plus 2. So I'm gonna gain 5.
Ooh, that's
4,
some
5.
bidding power.
We've all seen
Acolyte time.
this reckoning, this rumored reckoning.
Well,
that's gonna be
you know
happening
of
very
blue.
soon.
Blue is happening. What else do you know?
I'm gonna put 4 of them
Oh,
Yeah.
in blue,
We know blue is happening.
and I'm just gonna
It's
toss
face
1
up.
in pink
There you go.
because
okay.
I don't like not having 1 in there.
Sure.
So there's that. And then I don't want to lose 6 points
Yeah.
every round.
That
This
hurt.
is my
I
first,
forced that. Yeah.
my first gem here.
Solid.
And I go up twice.
So we're all playing the red card, huh?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. Well, we have to. We have to now.
Yeah.
I don't really need to have 16 points every round. I just don't want to lose 6.
Yes, minus
You know.
6 hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. All
All
right.
right,
So
that's
is
me.
it me now, or who's it?
It's you.
It's me. Okay. So this is going to be 3 coins. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Very simply, I'm just going to tuck this under. It's another new symbol. So now I'm going to be scoring 9 points at the end of each round so far. So this is going to go under, and then I go up twice on red.
Okay.
And I get the artifact very temporarily.
Probably. Probably temporarily.
You know what? I don't think we resolved the turn order correctly. I think
this turn?
technically Michael was next.
Yes, we still
So,
go clockwise.
Did that
Oh,
affect
okay.
anything?
It's not going
No.
to.
Not
'cause-
this. Okay.
yes, 'cause
If anybody had played a reckoning card, then it would have been a big deal. But...
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So we can
Michael,
just
you're gonna
solve
get your
it.
3 coins.
Actually, I think it will. Let's go back.
Okay,
sure.
so undo your turn. Then.
Undo your turn a little bit. Just
right.
the 3 coins, Naveen. That's all I need you to undo. Because
Okay.
this, what it would have affected is I would have stolen coins from people.
Oh, I see. Okay.
because I'm about to get 5 coins.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'll
Okay.
just hang on to this, and I'll go back 2 then.
Okay.
There
so
we go.
I'll
Okay.
do my
So
card.
Michael gets 3 plus 2, so he gets 5.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
and I go up 2. I will temporarily
Temporarily
gain
This.
that.
Which you're gonna lose in a
Okay.
second. Yeah.
So then please tuck it there because I went up on the rep.
Okay.
And then
And
then
now
now
there's-
now you go. And you're 1 coin short.
I'm 1 coin short, so there we go. 3. So it's gonna be 1, 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal one of Michael's coins.
There you go.
3. Very good. Okay, that's bidding power for there.
That is bidding
And then I'm gonna
power.
tuck this under and then go up to 7. So that's why that artifact goes away. So we basically just undid that, just to demonstrate that specific moment.
How
Yes.
many unique symbols do you have?
4.
You have 4?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be 9 points.
0,
Okay.
1,
He just
2,
needs the
3, 4.
diamond.
Oh, that's
the,
beautiful.
Pass me
the
a
big
diamond.
shiny diamond.
Pass
This
me a
is a
diamond.
nice one
It is.
because it can't be taken away from you.
No.
No.
Yeah, that is nice.
Pass the diamond.
And you got
I hope
that
there's a
on,
diamond in here.
on age 1. You got that, and you're already at 2 or 3. You were at 2. Yeah, because you got
Yeah.
2 points.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
now you're skyrocketing.
Ready?
Yeah, Naveen's in a good spot here. Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Part of my
Where are
flaw in drafting games is I can never remember the cards that were in my hand that I
Yes.
passed
Yeah.
to other people.
Yeah. That's. Yeah.
So it's big. All right, last 2 cards. You ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Reckoning time.
Reckoning. Okay, I'm first player though, so
Yeah.
I will pass this. So we're gonna resolve me first.
You're gonna, yeah. It's
So
gonna
it's
be Naveen,
me,
and then me.
Okay.
Then the
then Monique.
reckoning. So
Okay.
you get to go first.
Yeah.
All right. Well, perfect time for reckoning. So let's go ahead and get 2 mercenary cards.
Yeah.
I would like to go up on this yellow track and have the 2. Oh. Actually, you know what?
Were you gonna go somewhere else?
If I go here,
He's 1 closer to the artifact.
then I have. If I do
Oh.
this, then I have at least 1 in each stack. And what's that one?
Right over here.
If I'm able to do this, then you score 8 points for your
Per
lowest
card
stack.
in your smallest stack.
Yeah.
And that could really
That could
grow
be
for
worth-
you because
be worth 8.
You're really playing to these.
and
score
nobody is
criteria.
well, but there's no monument on it yet, right? So like I
Yeah.
would have to be in a position to be the one to say this is where the monument is going.
Yes.
Which could happen now.
It could happen
Good.
now.
Yeah, there- right
So,
now.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, don't
I'm
forget
already
to go up
losing
on
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need
the
to go up on
influence
this
track.
track.
Yeah. And I'm only 1 away from that one. There
Yeah.
you
Oh,
Okay.
Naveen's in a very good position here.
go. I'm trying to be.
I can't even be mad at it.
Okay.
I'm at 2
I'll
points.
blow it.
All right, then it goes to me.
Yes.
And it is reckoning time. So we are back to the pink region.
Ooh, you're dominating.
There
the
must be
pink.
there's something up with this region that we keep going back to it.
Yep.
So right now we have blue, pink, and yellow
What are you
claim
bringing in?
tokens. Let's go with this card.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the rewards, because this is super nice. Somebody can win 6 mercenary cards going into the final reckoning.
Okay.
So let's do that. And then I'm just gonna place the pink
Yeah.
pink
Oh,
token
back
back
on
in
the
there.
pink.
Where it belongs.
So there was really no benefit to
Yeah.
me putting it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if I were to put red in there, like you guys both have 7 influence, I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is it.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Shall we bid?
Yes.
Bitskies.
Good luck. Ready?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm so nervous.
Okay.
These are big spenders over here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
8.
8.
10.
Oh
8, 8,
my
10.
goodness.
Oh, wow.
Michael.
Oh, well, you got second place.
I got
so
second
you do have the
place.
choice of either taking the negative reward or
Yeah.
spending 8.
What are you gonna
Michael,
take?
are you gonna spend 10?
I'm gonna spend 10. I'm gonna take the monument. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure. Like I gotta make sure that I'm winning and stuff because
Competing.
I'm not doing pink and I'm
Yeah.
not doing red as well as Naveen is.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I need to
Naveen's killing
start getting
there.
it.
Should've
So
spent
let's
more.
start with the 10. So we have 4 passive in the wardens.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna spend them as 3.
4.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go to 5. I'll put them up here.
5.
6. And then let's go to my mercenary cards. Because I got those.
So 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to come up with 4.
And we'll do
Oh,
4 more.
79,
Wow.
10. You did
There,
it.
there it is.
All right.
Stinks.
Spend them.
I'm spending them.
They're out of here.
All right, Monique, we are tied at 8, but because you.
Wait. Michael gets to put out
Oh,
his
sure.
monument.
Yeah.
He almost stole his
Oh, yeah.
thunder.
Well, no. Did you want monument or did you want?
I'm
He
doing the
chose it.
monument.
All right, there you go.
Any guesses?
Um.
What do you got?
Yeah,
Probably
what do
this.
It's gonna be that.
Yeah, that.
That is
is
where
that?
it is. There's coins for plus 12, which I could work with my power, but you guys have it and we're spending it.
Okay.
But this is just a straight 8 for me that you guys can't really take, and maybe it'll force you guys to spend some yellow
It's not
cards.
horrible because Naveen, we just need to gain one
Just
more
go one
influence
more.
One more for
in
plus
yellow,
5.
and we score 3 points. Because unlike some of the other regions, this is threshold.
The question
scoring.
is, did I get a
Yeah,
yellow?
your last card.
Oh yeah,
Did somebody give me a yellow to get out of that
that's
position?
true.
Okay, but that is my decision. So
Yeah,
now
yeah.
we're moving on to Monique
All
with
right.
the tiebreaker.
Monique, you have the
It is
tiebreaker.
I.
So did you want to spend 8? Or do
Yeah.
you want the negative 3?
I want 6 mercenary cards.
Okay, 6 mercenary cards.
I don't know
So how are you gonna spend your
if
8?
I'm gonna do anything great with them, but I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Let's just go with 2 mercenary cards since I'm coming into 6. So that's 3.
Okay, and you have
Right?
2 passive
Because
from your
it's-
wardens.
Yes. So this is 1, 2, 3 because
Okay.
those colors are in there.
4, 5.
4, 5. So I just need to spend 3 more.
Don't spend your.
I don't want to spend all of my coins now. So let's just spend 1 acolyte
Okay.
from here.
Yep.
Okay, so that's what?
Huh?
6.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
7, 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Nobody's doing the most money thing, so
Yeah,
who cares?
that was. Who cares?
Seriously, yeah.
I cared so much about the coins in the beginning.
Yeah.
and
Don't
now
forget to
we're-
get your 8.
Now we're
or
in the
your
who
6
cares
cards.
category. Yes.
Who
so I gained
cares?
six cards. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, this is great. These are fantastic.
Sight unseen
I do
greatness.
I mean, they're great when there's 3 different colors
Yes.
in
Yeah.
the region that we're
Yeah, you gotta
fighting
break
in.
it
That's
up. Like,
true.
Once we're going to blue, where there's maybe going to be 2, maybe
yeah,
1.
Depends on what gets pulled in.
Yeah, it really depends on what
Yeah.
you draw.
So I lose 3 points.
3 points.
3 points. That's not that bad.
I
You're about to
know,
gain a
but
ton.
I started the game at 9. I'm at 7.
Okay.
Stinks.
That was not painful.
No.
Okay, so I believe we still need to resolve my card.
Yep.
Oh wait, so I take this.
Yes.
So
Oh, yeah, you're doing
2
Super
You're
good.
doing
Two
real
pink
good there
symbols.
on the pink side.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
So
Okay.
Mike gets his 3 coins, which is really 5.
Yep.
3, 4, 5.
But you guys
Wow.
spent, so I didn't get to steal any.
There you go.
If no one spent any, then I would have. Like, I feel like I should be going up on light blue, but like.
But why?
But why is really the question.
So you're just gonna keep on going yellow?
just gonna
I
keep
don't.
going yellow
I'm
for
gonna,
no reason?
There's gonna be an extra bump for no reason, but you guys are putting the pressure on the money bags.
I've got what, 5 money bags? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
And
6,
Monique's
7,
at
8.
6.
You're
so
not doing anything
as soon as
else,
she plays
Michael.
one card,
Just so
she
you know.
could compete it. Okay, well, 2 rep in there. What is the light blue artifact? When gaining
When getting
a
a
warden, you get to
gain-
go up in the matching
Yeah.
color.
That would have
You
been
go
nicer
up
early on.
one.
Yeah, early on. I'm gonna go with
You're going yellow?
Yep, and I'm gonna just go
running out of
one
table
more, capped at 8, and
Yeah,
just to
I'm
leave it at that.
Really
All right.
scrunch it here, you know, like try to make it.
You might as well just close off the accordion. We know Michael's got it.
No,
I'm just
no.
joking.
Yeah.
All right.
Last-
that is it,
wow.
right?
Yep,
Let's
Yeah.
just reveal the last card.
draft.
So you're
Yeah,
first.
that's right.
yep.
Oh, you gave it to me, Michael.
Huh?
Or who gave it to me?
This is
I
Monique.
did.
Somebody gave it to me.
Why?
He gets
I
to
get to
go.
go up.
He gets to get into the threshold if he
Oh,
wants to
yeah.
do that.
So
Me too.
All right, nice.
It's not bad. You
Oh,
can
nice.
get one in.
Everybody's
Nice.
happy. You're-
Everybody's
You're
happy.
welcome.
Solid. Okay, who's first? Michael?
I am
Michael.
first.
2 cards.
I will start with 2
Michael loves
mercenary
his 2
cards,
cards.
please.
Okay.
I gave you that symbol in the bottom right, the red one, by the way.
But I already have
Exactly.
the doubles, which is
Oh,
why you did it.
you're so sneaky. You're actually playing the drafting game. I'm so
yeah, you gotta love
not
drafting.
aware.
And I'm just in a weird situation. I can get. Well, we're about to have a final reckoning, so
Yeah.
actually, this one wasted rep is actually not that bad. So I will take the red
Solid.
just for 1 rep to be stuck
With
right
influence.
there. Sorry, your influence to now get the
He gets the artifact.
This
get the
one.
artifact.
Oh, yeah, you
That's
get to
pretty
choose
much
one
the
before?
only reason why I took that.
That's a good.
It's a
good
great
reason.
artifact,
It's a good
but
artifact.
Naveen can easily take
Stop it. Yeah,
Somebody's
at any
always the
point.
best.
Yeah.
Okay, that was me. Now to Naveen.
Okay, 3 coins. Oh, not enough coins. So we're gonna go 1.
Not enough.
2, 3.
How many is that now? Is that 3 or 4 that you stole?
I think that might be at least 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to. And then I'm gonna tuck this, so I'm gonna
Okay.
go up twice here. So it's boom, booing, knowing that this is gonna score. That's
Yeah.
great. Getting 3 points,
Good job.
and I have another money bag.
You got in there.
I'm in.
You're in. Oh, how many money bags do you
I
have?
have 1, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Tied.
What is the?
You're
Ties.
tied for the least.
We're both gonna get -5 now.
Oh, bummer. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, goes to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I get a warden,
Ooh.
What are you gonna
which
take?
is what I've been waiting
Blue?
for my whole life.
You gotta go blue warden.
I gotta go blue, right?
I think so.
Let's do it. Let's just do the blue warden.
Yeah, blue. Because
And-
blue's like in a couple of places. Yeah.
This does not give me the money bag symbol, but it
Nope.
does get me to
Two
the
bumps?
3 points. That is a 5-point swing, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah,
I gotta
minus
do
2
it.
to plus 3. You got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it. I'm surprised there was a gold when I turned over my card. I didn't know there was going to be a gold there.
I didn't know that either. All right, that is it for the drafting part of this age. We're now going to go into Final Reckoning. And because I am in last with a whopping 2 points, I get to decide all this stuff.
All right.
So, of course, it's going to be this reward. Everybody pay attention to
It's gonna
what's on the
happen
card.
in blue. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen in the blue Weeping Cities.
Right.
So it's 2 coins, 1 acolyte.
Which is
and
3
a
acolytes
mercenary
for you
card,
with
which
your
is 3
artifact.
For me.
Yeah.
Which is
Don't forget,
not bad.
before each reckoning, Michael's going to get one of these.
You want me?
Yes.
To, you want me to do it right now?
Are you going to take
Probably
your?
should.
I would
gold
love
coin?
3 coins,
coins?
please, Naveen.
You take it from me?
Directly from your
1, 2,
pile.
3. So I netted +1 overall.
You guys are so nice for not taking it from me.
No, these are bids, and Michael's
know,
up in the
I
head.
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So I also get to decide on a claim token.
Yeah.
Let me just take a look at these really fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really fast. You know, let's go with the light
blue.
blue.
Ooh.
Not people don't have too much influence
Yeah.
in there.
Okay.
Naveen does have a couple of wardens.
Passive wardens.
But
Ooh.
Don't worry about that.
it's not bad. So the
the
bidding is
the
tough.
loss here is not bad. It's just 1 acolyte. That's not
That's a
terrible.
It's a
Warden.
warden, Naveen.
Never mind.
Okay.
My eyes.
Yeah, it can be pretty painful. All right, are we ready to bid?
Let's do
I
it.
got to get into this. Okay.
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
I'm
yeah.
ready. I don't like
Are
it.
you sure?
I'm sure.
I'm debating between 2 numbers.
I know, this is so tough. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
9.
0.
0.
Michael, he's gonna lose. He's gonna. Okay, so Monique, we both
He
did
forced
9.
us to.
You guys
forced
can't. You
us
guys
to pay.
can't trap me.
But there's no colluding on this. So like we could have went 1, 2.
We could have went
Yeah.
1, 2. We could have.
I was debating on
We
8.
didn't.
8 was my highest that I could get
I was
to.
gonna, I was
There
gonna
was
go
some
to 8.
disappointment
So
there.
I was,
I was like,
yeah.
I don't think 8 can. I only wanted first place though. I did not want second place.
Yeah.
So it goes to me?
Monique, do you want to determine where the?
Or do I just lose a warden and just?
Yeah,
no,
you
I'm
could
just
decide
kidding.
that.
Okay, I have to put out a monument.
Yep.
I have
okay.
to.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just where do I put it? That it's where it's going to benefit
I
only
mean,
me.
this is benefiting you, which you've done. So
yeah.
What else?
yeah,
you
yeah.
got?
First, let me pay my fees, my
Okay.
bid,
9.
because I definitely am going to choose the monument option. So it's this region.
Okay.
I have 2 wardens
If
that
you're not
can go
gonna
towards
if
that.
you're not gonna spend them, then it's 2. Yep.
So that's 2. I'm going to spend at least these 2 mercenary
3,
cards.
4,
All the way
5,
to
6.
7.
So that's
Okay.
6.
Oh, sorry, 6.
4,
yeah,
5,
yeah,
6.
Yep.
Coin time.
I'll remove 1 acolyte
7,
for 7 and then 3 coins.
8, 9. Boom.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
We have a little supply.
So I've paid.
So you're
was
gonna
a
you're gonna
tough
do
decision.
monument.
I'm putting out the monument.
Where to?
So there are a few options here, but they would benefit you both differently.
Okay.
So the only tracks that would make sense would be the pink track. I would score 3 points. You would both lose
-2.
-2 each.
Yep.
I have a majority up here, which could qualify for the northern province with majority, but
Naveen gets
so do
8,
I.
so it's a nothing if you're only comparing against Naveen, but it is
Yeah.
a +8 over me.
I mean, I also have mercenary cards. I have 4 left in my hand. Do you have mercenary cards, Naveen?
Have a couple.
I have
You have
4.
a couple? Oh,
So,
okay. So
so
we're not doing
again,
that.
No.
Maybe I just go Radiance Influence track,
Okay.
right?
So you're gonna put it here.
Yeah.
So Michael and I are in the -2 bracket. Monique is in the +3 bracket.
So 5
Yeah.
points both over
5
both
point
of
swing.
us.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not the 8. That would have been beautiful there, but at least it's something.
Yeah.
And I'm not choosing one of you, I guess, to
Truth.
Yeah,
buddy with.
like right now I'm leading, but after we score this, we'll see
Yeah,
where it
maybe it
ends
might
up.
be-
We don't know.
in a very, very good position.
Yeah.
So that was me.
Okay.
I spent my bid. It goes
Yeah.
now
So I
to
got to do 9. I should have done 8, but
You don't have to do 9. You can do
not losing a warden. I'm not.
and,
So
and giving me the
and
middle
giving
tier
you the
for
middle
nothing.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go 9, unfortunately. So it's 1, 2. I have a single card for that symbol, so that's
Okay.
3.
3.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Ooh,
got
it's a lot of
scrounge
coins.
3, huh? 6.
Well, you can,
You can
Yeah, I'll take 1 acolyte out.
1 acolyte, so that's 7. So 2
can
more. You
purge a
don't
warden
have
would be the extra 2.
influence.
I could
Oh,
go
yeah.
8, 9.
Oh.
Sure. No one likes that
That's
track
true.
anyways.
The fact that everybody's at 0 makes me comfortable doing that.
Okay.
We've abandoned the
Okay.
forest, the fragmented forest.
We did, yeah. So that's
Okay.
my 9.
I get
So,
your rewards.
2 coins.
2 coins. I get a little discount.
You get a.
And the acolyte that was lost. I
Yeah,
have
where
no
to?
idea where to put them.
that's
There's
the
no
thing.
knowledge,
Yep,
no
no
information.
knowledge.
I feel like red's going to be a thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like it's going to be a
Come
thing.
on.
With no information whatsoever.
No information, 0.
But that's
But
fine.
the fact that I have all this to spend on this track
Yeah.
makes
Yeah.
me a little more comfortable.
Nice.
Monique, don't forget you won.
Yes, I will be taking this after you pay your fee, Michael.
Oh, my warden?
Yeah.
You really.
Which warden is saying goodbye?
Don't think we've forgotten.
Can Pink really
so
still
fast.
exist?
There's no way Pink's
No way Pink is coming back.
All right, Pink will show
statistically
you.
low probability.
No, it's the same odds in the next stage for the in-round ones.
40%
Very nice.
chance.
Well, I believe I take this, right?
Yes.
You do.
Because
I
I
really
got-
wanted that one because then it would put one more card towards my lowest stat.
and then you
Yeah.
can
if I
take
could
that
do
for
that,
16
yeah.
points at the end of the game.
Did you have the ability to bid higher than 9?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. yeah.
It's
What
just-
made
you
you
just-
decide on 9?
Yeah.
I'm just curious because I was like grasping for 9.
I thought 9 was a good number. I
Alright.
thought it was a good
Oh,
number.
okay.
So I should have gone 10.
Okay.
I regret not going like 7. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
because
yeah,
of what
yeah.
I got.
Yeah.
So 9 was like the crappiest like second that I could do. You know.
Remember this thinking
Yeah.
for the last,
Yeah,
last age.
of course.
All right, shall we go into age 2 scoring?
Yes.
Okay.
Starting
Monique,
with
lowest score,
me.
10
10 points. Like you're back.
I'm back.
What?
Look,
What a jump.
You know, there is really something to this.
There's some
I
merit
just
to
have to
that.
kind of hang behind.
let's just go in any order, right?
Yeah, let's just go
little circle.
clockwise,
All right,
right?
so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 unique symbols.
Okay.
So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Should be
9
9,
points.
Yeah. So what's that? 16.
Yeah.
All right.
Michael?
I have 2 unique symbols. I have 3 symbols, but only 2 are unique, so I just get 2 points.
2
please.
points.
Nice.
1, 2. Monique.
I won.
So you get -1.
Minus 1 point.
There we go. He's still negative.
Better than minus 6. This is the influence scoring.
Okay,
So Michael gets
Michael gets
8.
8.
Because he's
so
all the
you
way-
get 23, and you and I both
Yeah,
get 3,
threshold. Yes.
and then you're at 14. Okay.
14.
Okay.
Who has the most?
You and I both lose 5.
I wonder.
So Michael has 10.
Yeah.
Gets 10, so he goes to 33.
33.
Ugh. Ugh, that's such a bad one.
Thanks a lot, Naveen.
Me.
Thanks a lot.
For tying.
Yes.
Yeah, for dragging me down with you.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of glad. So we both get -5, so 9.
I'm
so
so
then
glad I did not do that 8-point thing.
You should have. All right,
Okay.
there we go.
So that was this.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is going to be the neighbor scoring. I was
Okay.
very excited about this. So how many pink symbols does everybody have?
I have 3. Michael has 0.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
So I have more than both of my neighbors.
Yep.
So you're
So
gonna
I
get
get 12 points.
Okay, so you're gonna go back on 1, 2
To
to
21?
21. Okay. I have more than Michael,
Yeah.
but less than you.
Yes,
So
so
I'm
you
gonna
get-
get 6
Minus
minus 2.
Yeah.
So 4.
So 4 points.
Okay, so oh my gosh, and then
I go
lowest.
Michael?
down 4. Yeah, Naveen, you are looking really good at minus. Well, I guess maybe Monique might take a negative point reckoning reward because
Maybe.
it's a big swing now.
15
I don't
points
think I
there.
can get there, but
Yeah.
one of you is probably somewhere around
Yeah, somewhere
here,
getting
and that's
15 points.
That's rough.
Kind of nice.
Well, we're not
That's
done.
kind of nice.
We have one more.
Oh yeah, I
This is
forgot
gonna
you're
be
bumping.
for
Oh,
the
so
pink influence
Monique, you're gonna
threshold.
go up 3. 1,
Oh,
2,
that's bad,
3,
actually.
And then
Yeah.
1, 2, 1,
Okay,
2.
so-
That's
Wow,
not bad
that got
right
real
there.
close.
Okay, so we can envision Naveen maybe somewhere around
Add
here.
15 to me. So what is that?
To 31.
31.
Yeah. So
there you go.
maybe.
And that's because this will score again at 15 in the
You're
final.
probably going to get it. That's a lot of points to lose to get.
Yeah. No, I don't
To
think.
close
Yeah,
that
you'd have to
gap.
like really try to do that.
Yeah.
It's not gonna
So
happen.
this last age is going to be real dramatic.
Yeah.
We have, we already have all 6 scoring criteria plus 3 more that are unknown.
Right.
So let's go ahead and prepare for the final age, shall we?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. All right. We are now set up for age 3, and the final reckoning is in the fragmented forest.
I just
we-
spent 2 influence there.
Yeah, we've all abandoned that place completely.
Just
like-
spent it there.
Even the claim tokens are no longer there.
Yeah.
That's so funny. All right, we have 3 new rewards cards, and we have now dealt out our final hands. So just like in the first age, we are going to be handing this way
Yes.
to the left.
To the left.
And I'm going to be first player
So I
this
hand to
time.
Monique. Okay.
Are we ready to begin?
I
I am ready.
truly ready.
And I've picked my card.
Oh wow,
I'm
you're
picked.
fast. All right, here we
Okay.
go. Ready?
Yes.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
I found the diamond.
No! I just tried to deny you. My entire turn was just based off of not giving you the diamond.
We'll resolve that in a second. Go ahead, Monique.
I was so lost.
So good.
I see
I'm
now.
gonna take the artifact.
I see now. I see why. Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
So let me pass this to you.
Oh yeah.
This
Let me
is-
pass this to you.
Thank you.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
and you'll be first in the next
Diamond hate
next
draft.
turn.
Yep.
All right.
So good.
So it looks like we're all thinking the same color here,
Oh,
but
wow.
there's some drama between those
Yeah.
two
Okay.
about symbols. So I'm gonna gain 3 acolytes plus 2.
3 plus
So
2.
this
That's
is gonna
good.
be
Oh, that's
5.
solid.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
not good.
No.
Well, it's only not good if I know where to place them. This is
Well,
my problem.
I think light blue is
I'm
a
not
smart
making
move.
smart decisions, I don't think. So definitely light blue, but I already have a bunch of people in there.
That's
Here's light
dark blue. This is where
oh,
this is the
oh.
reckoning spot.
Yeah, we should probably make sure you know it's this one over here.
Oh, thank you. It could have been really bad.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just gonna dump them in there.
All
Wow.
5.
All 5. This is
They
probably
just
not
emerged in
the
the
best
forest.
decision, but
No, it seems strong to me. I slowly feel like the grip is.
There you
just
go.
put one
Oh.
in there too,
Whoa.
Okay.
just in case.
I mean,
Okay.
what did you pass? Do you
well,
remember what you
just
passed?
because there is this other majority
I'm saying,
score.
did-
Okay,
do
but
you remember what
then
you
by that
passed?
logic, why not one more and
Yeah.
Because you would tie it for
Yeah.
the majority
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. We're
yeah,
both.
could be an extra
Yeah, if you
8
move
points.
one over, that could be a potential 24 points if you do the southern majority.
All right, you convinced me. This could be really bad
Or spicy.
or
Yeah.
spicy. That's true.
All right.
All right.
So that was that.
Okay.
Are you
That was
talking-
that. I have to choose the orange so that I can get a second symbol.
So you're not
in
getting
my
the
set.
negatives. Yeah.
That's a 3-point swing for me, right?
Yes.
So I go up 1, 2,
Yep.
and now I tuck this.
Michael. Michael gets 3 coins. It looks of it,
Yes.
which is really 5.
Which is really
because
5.
of his beautiful artifact.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I drafted this just so Naveen would not get the diamond.
A little hating.
And I don't even really care to go from 2 to 5.
You don't want
Yeah.
to go from 2 to 5?
Not as much as I wanted Naveen not to go from 9 to 16.
Yeah.
And so there might be a world
Where you do the
Or
blue?
blue.
where, oh no, but you have wild.
I have wild that he has closed. What is,
Yeah, he has
I haven't
open,
opened
so
that.
I
Open
could
eyes.
do closed.
Is that
I'm not a
dou-
risk
is that
to
double
you.
closed
It's
eye?
really Naveen.
It's doubled. I'm gonna go blue. I'm gonna change it up.
You're changing
You
it
want
up?
blue?
Yes.
All
Yes.
I'll tuck in here for
So
you.
because the rep on the
I like it.
red is nothing. I can't go higher.
How much
get to go.
influence do you get?
I just get one.
One.
I wish
Okay.
I wish it was
A single
In a world where
influence.
we all have none. That
Yes.
is great.
Well, I get 2 cards,
Okay.
which I appreciate.
There you go.
I'm going to tuck it for the bottom, which gives me a complete set
Yeah.
here.
This is Michael's
So,
worst
and then I
nightmare.
go up to, and Michael and I are now tied there.
Oh,
So Michael will lose.
My worst nightmare in
really-
all manners.
really bad start. to
I,
your
You're
I
winning,
just wanted
Michael.
Naveen to have to play a worthless red just to steal that from me, but instead
It was a
You played a
worthful.
very,
the
very,
best
very
round.
Yeah, it was-
valuable one.
So that was it. That was it. That was the turn. Yeah.
That's it. Very
That was
cash, you
cash.
know.
Just a
Okay.
little
All right.
take.
So Michael will go first.
Michael
Yeah.
will go
Time.
first.
All right,
Oh.
let's choose.
You pass me this?
I passed you that.
Oh, you passed me this?
Yeah, and I had cards I wanted to play that were not
Oh boy.
the one. But then I saw the diamond, and I said, one, I hope
You must
Naveen doesn't
have it.
have one. I have to do it, and I hope if Monique has one, she hate drafts it because I don't want to do
Wow.
it twice. in
Oh,
a
I
row.
wasn't gonna hate
Yeah,
draft
I
it.
know.
You
There's
weren't
no
I would,
world
I would
where
have had to do it
remembered
twice
that.
in a row.
All right, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Reveal.
Reveal.
Okay.
All right.
Very
So this goes to you.
This goes to you.
Thank
All right.
you.
I'll be first. Okay.
I have. Oh well, that's you first actually,
Yes.
right? Okay, go ahead.
2 mercenary cards,
cards for Michael.
please.
Here you go.
And then up 2 rep on
Blue.
blue.
On blue.
I am now Lord
Lord Blue.
of the blue.
Oh, the blue
What does that
artifact.
give
What
you
is the
again?
artifact?
2 extra mercenary cards
Ooh.
if I were to gain any. Not the 2
okay.
that I just gained.
Right,
but-
because you do the action first and then you gain the influence.
And I have 3
so.
closed eyes. If I were to somehow win,
You can get 9 points.
I could get 9 points.
If,
that
if
would
you
be
put
cool.
the monument here on the closed eyes, it's for every closed eye you have, you
Yep.
get 3 points.
I really love that for you, Michael. I think
yeah,
you should do
I
it.
think you should not do that. Michael's winning the game. Don't forget that. That's
Okay.
something we should be paying attention
Just
to.
a couple of wild symbols
All
here.
right. Me? Well, this is a closed eye on here.
Yep.
So maybe I'll do it. So this one, Warden, please.
Which one?
I think we all know something about the dark blue.
Okay.
We do.
Azul, please.
I don't think I knew that.
Oh, well. You should. You should have.
Nope.
No?
This is round 2.
This-
Okay,
round
okay.
two.
Well,
I had it, and then
turn
you
2.
had it.
Monique will see it right now, though. But so I'm taking a blue one.
Okay.
And then I'm shut eye. Why
Yeah.
not?
So you're You're canceling out.
I just don't need to go up here anymore. I have
And
everything
it's the
maxed.
second card in your fewest
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
stacks.
probably
if you
the best.
you want to win a
argument
category
there.
too.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's 16 points.
Definitely.
16 points. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Naveen.
my gosh.
We need to hate draft the light blue cards. That's what that
Or,
means.
Have
or
you-
gain them ourselves.
Or gain
Yeah.
them
You need to
ourselves.
gain one. And,
That's true. So then I can score the 8 points.
About that.
Now you're thinking.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I gained 3 acolytes. I actually have 4 of them. But because this is a prototype, the final version of the game will have 3 additional. So we are going to play with that rule.
Yeah,
right,
sure.
guys?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to use an additional 1 something as a substitute.
Here, do you want to stack one of mine on top of one of
Let's
yours?
just use a neutral player color.
Okay.
So this is going to be representing the 5th one, by the way. So where do I put them? I think maybe trying to get that.
The southern thing.
Yeah, the southern thing.
Okay.
It's a good move.
And
I
then
mean, it's
you-
a lot of points.
I saw you take blue.
Sure. What does
I
that
don't know.
really mean, you know?
I have so many of these right now. This is such a difficult decision.
That's a good decision right there.
Should we just do this?
Sure.
I'm just gonna do this.
Oh,
Oh, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna go in one more
Okay.
in there
Okay.
because I don't
The
know
final
if it's happening
Winning
again.
the final one might decide the game.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
true. The
Yeah.
final one could be the most painful of all the reckonings.
It's also a white blue card to slot in.
That's true. So many options here.
Yes.
So I'm going to put it in the pink area here,
Just maintaining that.
mainly because it brings me up 2 influence,
To 8.
which now brings me into the 8 threshold.
Nice.
So
Oh,
that's a real,
yeah.
that's a true reason
gotta do
why
that.
I chose this.
Yeah, that's
so,
good.
And the acolyte thing. All right,
That's it.
that is
All right.
it.
Draw. I'll be going first.
So Naveen is first. Are you ready?
I'm ready,
Who
yep.
passed me this hand? Just curious.
I did.
Oh, you're planning this. You knew.
You knew what she would do.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Flip.
It is the reckoning.
Oh, I'm
Alright.
upside down.
All
So
right.
this is gonna
but-
go to you.
yeah.
So I'm first though.
So you're
So I
first.
get 2 cards coming in.
Okay.
2 cards to me. Do you mind handing me 2
Yes.
mercenary cards?
2 mercenary cards. There
All
you
right.
go.
Knowing that the final reckoning is going to be light blue, and this now puts my stack is now going to be 2.
Yeah.
It's my lowest stack. So I'm
Wow.
going to go up
He's looking at this scoring
one,
right
2,
here.
if I can control
basically.
that.
You can probably win one reckoning.
8
if-
points
that
per
right?
card in the smallest stack.
I mean, just
That's
at some point,
16
just spend all your
points.
wardens,
everything
and
go.
then you're like, okay,
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah.
16 points.
All right, so that's that. I moved up 2 on here. I got my 2 cards. Did you give it to me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right, very good.
So then it goes to me,
Yep.
and we are going to have a reckoning.
Okay.
So this is a reckoning in blue that everybody was alluding to.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just do that.
What are you going to bring in?
Let's see, what are the rewards?
Do you
I mean,
like that?
you really want the monuments now. But the alternative is 6 acolytes, 4 acolytes, and 4 points, or there's 2 mercenary cards and 3 acolytes.
They're all
Oh
good,
my gosh,
yeah.
they're all good. Let's just take the blue back.
The dark blue?
Let's go with blue and blue. I'm not bringing in any other color.
Swiping it.
Come on.
Already a light blue in here. You both are way too strong in the other colors in terms of influence.
Okay.
Like 8 and 8 and 8.
It's true.
Yeah.
I
so
hear
let's
you.
just
I
do
hear
that.
you.
All right.
All right. So I do have to choose a reward card though. Let's go with this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not too bad. If you lose 2 mercenary cards. So what? So what?
Middle is 4 points.
And it's 4 points exactly. All right. So let's go ahead and bid.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
No.
No? No.
Good luck.
No.
This is we have one more reckoning in somebody's
Yep.
hand.
Yes.
Right?
Th-
And then the final.
Yes.
Okay. So there's some time. All right, ready?
Yes.
Yes.
This is so tough. 1, 2, 3.
8.
14.
Oh, 8, 12, and 14?
Yes.
How did you all get this money?
We
All
went
let's
for
see.
it.
Let's see what you guys have.
I'm basically abandoning blue Which is why-
that was my theory. As
Yeah.
Well. You know.
because we're having a reckoning now. So this is not going to happen again, basically.
Yes.
So I'm just going to remove all my acolytes from here. I
Okay.
need more of them in my supply anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
5.
So that's 5. How much did I bid? 14. Hold on. 5. I have 2 mercenary cards.
6, 7.
Yeah, 6, 7.
6,
Because
7.
the orange does not apply.
Okay.
That's 7.
Halfway
I'm
there.
ditching my wardens.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, if you decide to discard your wardens, then there were 3 bid
Wow.
as opposed to
14.
just
Yep.
1 when you hold on to
You
them.
did it.
So those go out. This goes back in the supply, and so do my acolytes.
Michael with your 12.
Yep.
All right.
How are you going to do it?
I mean, by spending a lot.
Wait, I must assign my money.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. I think I was going for it. I'm gonna go south.
Yeah,
Yes.
the south.
Right? Where's
Yep.
the south? There we go. This is gonna be 8 points for having the majority in each southern region. So now people are gonna want to go for it.
Yep.
And we're not really that far off from each other in a couple of these regions.
That's 24 points for you right now.
If it stays, we'll see how the acolyte cards are gonna be very, very valuable now.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
Definitely.
So, all right, Michael.
Okay. Well, we're gonna start with.
So you are doing the 12.
I'm doing it. We're at this point.
Yeah.
You can't just
So
give
is
stuff
this
up.
going to be 1 or is this going to be 3?
It's probably gonna be 3.
Okay.
But we'll start with 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
Wow.
So 8. You need to come up with 4 more. 8, 9, 10, 11.
9, 10, 11.
You're discarding that.
9 to 11.
And
I
that,
need what is this one more?
I have one more. So it's either
Okay.
get rid of 5 or go down on
On the
that track.
this track.
We are going to do the coins.
The
Okay, 5
coins?
coins.
Yes.
Wow.
I'll take it all. Just dump it in my hand. There you go. Perfect. Look at that.
Naveen, you can do the
I can do
most
most
coins
I mean, you're
now.
only 3. You have 3.
Okay. And so with that, I win the honor of 4 acolytes
And 4 points.
and 4 points.
So you go to 31.
That's good. That's very
Okay.
good.
And
Four
can I have 4
acolytes,
acolytes,
Naveen?
please.
You have
Yes.
Michael's
I'm holding your
acolytes.
acolytes hostage. There you go.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
1, 2.
Oh, what do you know?
I know that there's a
This is
southern
going-
majority.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
3, 4.
So I got to get rid of what was my penalty? 2 cards.
2 mercenary cards. We can start cleaning up
Mercenary
my
cards.
stuff.
Okay. Very nice. These
give
get
me-
discarded. Now, this scoring criteria is going to be very much so at the mercy of whatever cards are left
Yes.
to hand to me. That is the big problem.
Yep.
So I don't know if I'll even be able to put out more acolytes, but
But when you do, you get to put out 2 extra.
yeah. So I guess it was worth the risk.
Okay, my penalty is going to be these 2.
Okay.
Okay. So 2 mercenary cards
Not terrible.
and your fees have been paid.
My fees have been paid.
All right. So that is done.
I wanted the middle tier.
You get to
I
tuck.
I did the reckoning. I have done it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to go there. And now it goes to you.
Okay. I would like to collect 2 plus 2
So 4.
mercenary cards.
Oh, here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do you have now?
I have back to 6.
Back to 6. Okay. Where are you going to place?
I think I tuck this as just an icon
For this?
for
Yeah.
that, as far as I am aware.
Yeah, makes sense. Because the open eye anyway.
Open I don't care about.
All right.
All right, very good, Michael.
That is it.
That's it.
So I'm going to go first.
You will be first, yep.
All right. Let's go ahead and choose our next.
Now I wish I
card.
tucked the diamond. If I would have tucked the
Yeah,
diamond.
you'd be at the 16.
Ah!
Yeah. That was early. It could have been.
But he didn't know
could have
that
been good.
another-
Yeah,
you
don't
never know what you're drafting.
You really don't know.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Acolyte time. Okay, so this
Oh.
goes to you.
Monique? Yep.
And
to
I'm going to
Michael.
go first. So the final card.
Or is that to me? Or who's that?
This
This
is to you.
Yep.
This is
This
to
is to me.
Michael.
There we go.
This
Okay.
is to me. Okay. So I resolve first.
Yep.
It's going to be 3 acolytes.
Your acolytes, which is
going to
5.
go back to my
No way
5.
to take
Where
that away
is-
from her, huh?
Oh no, it is. Yeah, I would need
Fibers.
that extra one anyway. Okay. So where you're winning with 4.
Yeah, you just have to put 2
2 in there.
each of them
2
to,
in each.
to
Okay.
hop me.
1, 2.
And
I mean,
what
you
do I-
got to put them there.
yeah, definitely. But where does the last one go? Is the question.
Final reckoning.
Where's the final reckoning? Oh,
The light blue. It's face
To
up.
help you keep a majority and be able to spend it.
This gray is yours.
I
so
know. Did I pass you a card?
Yeah.
I was
it's right
looking
here.
You
Passed
passed
it?
everybody
Yeah.
a card.
Oh, okay.
You remember what it is?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
For the first time in the game, I
Okay.
actually remember that
Yeah.
card. All right. Naveen, how many money bags do you have?
6.
6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna go yellow
Damn it.
because I need to go up here anyway. So I'm now at
Wow,
7.
you are looking good at coming
Yeah,
into
you're
this
coming in.
final scoring.
I'm looking like I could possibly go for second.
Second.
We'll see.
All right.
We shall see.
2 cards for Michael.
2 cards plus 2, so 4, and I'll need to discard down.
Okay.
Okay. So
But I
you
will,
want to take a look at them?
yeah, I will look at them,
There
and
you
then
go.
I will evaluate based off of what I remember is in all of
I'm
this
assuming
stuff.
you're going to tuck top.
Huh?
Uh,
oh, this for this card?
No, I'm actually going to tuck bottom.
Oh, okay. Is that
Oh.
a new symbol?
It's, yeah.
Oh, it is a new symbol.
I have a double matching, so that's why it looks
Oh,
like I have
see,
so many.
But you're doing great in this. So
Yeah.
what are you? Are you at the 9
I'm
now?
at 9 now.
Then
Oh, you just need one last.
Well, there's no more
It's not
diamonds.
coming around, yeah.
It's not coming.
Oh.
Diamond is gone.
But Naveen, you can do your turn while I think
Okay.
about your thing.
Warden. Let's do Warden here. So
What color would you like?
let's go with a light blue
Light blue?
because
You might know something.
Yeah, I definitely,
I'm just kidding.
definitely.
Look at you. You have some warden spending power
We're done. Yeah.
in this.
So that's good. And then I'm gonna go up on the pink.
Okay,
So I
Naveen
can
is
stand
definitely going to be able to determine the last monument because you are going to be able to do this.
yes.
Right?
Send
Because
them
you
all.
get to put in a claim token.
I
And you
could
have all
go
those
3,
wardens.
6,
To these
9,
last,
10,
you get to
11.
pick what color.
Yeah.
You can bring
Any
in a yellow
cards.
or something.
Yep.
So
You're looking good.
That means I really needed to get a
You
blue
need to get a light
card
blue there. Yeah.
because Naveen's going to do this. Naveen,
I have to.
that's great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Here we go.
Okay, so this is discarded.
Yep.
All right. So that's everybody's
That's
card.
it. Yep.
Michael
So
goes
you-
first.
you
Let's
must
flip
play it.
over.
I bet it's a reckoning.
The
It is a
final
reckoning.
Oh, it's
I
not.
gave it to Monique.
Oh,
It's Monique.
Yeah, I gave it to Monique.
I'm reckoning.
Yeah.
You're reckoning.
passed it to
the
you.
Well,
pink.
you guys have abilities
Yeah,
before
so
we do
have-
this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to
abilities.
go up twice on pink.
Okay. So, with mine, I'm going to take a warden. The color of that warden is going to be pink.
Yep.
Oh, you want this one now? Okay.
Okay. Then you're gonna tuck.
And I'm going to tuck
Over.
up on
Top?
the top.
Okay. So you have 2 symbols there.
Yep.
That's good.
Very nice.
Okay. Me next. I get 3 coins.
Cool.
So 1, 2, 3, which is good for bidding. And then
Yeah.
I am going to tuck here at the top,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go up twice now. Now I'm out of the. I'm in the +3 now here.
You're in the
which is
+3,
good, 'cause
very
that's gonna
nice.
score.
Ah,
And then
Naveen,
I have some
Naveen is
symbols.
looking real good here.
Age 3 is not my age.
Naveen
for
has
sure.
been consistent.
Yes.
you.
And I think that's kind of what you need in a game like this.
I hope
I
so.
I
Right.
still believe in you, Monique.
And he also gets the 15.
Yes,
that's the beauty
that's
of it.
the big part.
He gets the big points from here and the
What-
other big
Yep.
points from there. All right.
Y'all
so
abandon your wardens. That's what you did.
well, we're not done doing that
know,
because
I
we're
know.
going to have a reckoning.
All right.
You better recognize who,
sponsored
who
by
you're bringing
me.
in.
Oh, and I'm just going to keep this by my
That's fine.
Sure.
area here. It's going to be, who do we bring in? Right now it's pink and yellow.
Pink
Yep.
and
Oh,
yellow.
Naveen's looking so good. Well, you too. Yellow is not scoring, right? Oh, no, it is. Is this the one that's scoring with the points? Oh. This is a really tough decision
Yeah.
because of the acolyte scoring now, and they both have acolytes as part of their rewards.
Well, one's even a negative in acolytes.
Yeah, that's true. Let's go with this card.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is in pink, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then I am going to bring this in.
Oh, so
So-
there's nothing here currently for the final reckoning.
Right.
Okay.
So it is a little bit spicy. But now we have 3 different colors of claim tokens. We have yellow, pink, and the light blue in this region.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready to bid?
Yes.
This is the last turn. It's going to be this reckoning and then another
We're
reckoning. It's just
just
back to back.
Back to back.
All right.
Naveen has so much.
And the last reckoning is
nasty-
light blue. All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Let me actually dial mine in.
Dial it.
I
Okay.
had it in my head.
Oh, wow.
All right.
You're really spinning that.
I spun it a lot.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
15.
Down to 7.
23.
20.
23.
I did everything I
Get
can.
out of
Michael.
town.
Hopefully I did the
Wow.
math right.
Okay, let's
but
see it,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll get to it.
Go
I did
for it.
23.
So
23.
So 4 of my cards should be double in the categories,
Oh, that's nice.
which gives me the 8, and then the other 4 only had 1,
So 12.
so 12 total.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we're just gonna throw these away.
Okay, so 9.
9, so now we're at 21,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
And then I can spend
22, 23.
2 more in there.
Okay, very good. So
23.
they go over there.
So you lose the artifact, which you don't really
Which
care
doesn't
about
matter at this
right
point.
now.
Michael loses
But,
this
okay,
artifact.
so
There you go.
these-
We just toss that somewhere else. It's not a, yeah.
All right, let's take it out of
Just
the game.
out of the game. It's, yeah.
So which did you want?
I want a monument.
You want a
I have
monument.
no idea what I want.
Yeah.
But I knew
There
I
you go.
needed to win something, and I
Congratulations.
probably wasn't winning the next round.
Yes.
So that was my logic
Yeah,
there.
You can do your eyeball for 9.
you could.
Closed eyeballs.
It helps Monique even more than it helps me.
Ah, I see.
True.
But
But you don't have any more cards.
I got nothing effectively. I could do this, which helps
Both of us.
both of us. I really I
That's
think
not bad.
both of you guys are going
I
to
mean,
do
Monique's
great.
going to get 24 right now.
No, we don't know that. We can't make that claim because you are about to gain 3 acolytes, and
I am.
whoever gets second here gains 6. So don't think that that's mine.
Sure.
I mean, I might, or maybe the better answer is to pick the acolyte reward.
Ooh, I see.
Because this
Yes.
literally does almost
But you
nothing.
give
for
that
me.
to Naveen, who will then put it on his 16.
Who got
point.
He got second place?
I got
you
second.
bid 7.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot in there.
She couldn't.
I couldn't. I think I've.
And your 15
Sputtered.
is gonna be you have 6, 10
So yeah, if you
plus
don't.
coins. You're not even gonna spend your things. You're gonna own twice.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to do this.
You have to do that.
And I have to put it somewhere that doesn't help Naveen.
Yeah,
Absolute disaster.
you.
To the north.
That's the only
Ooh.
straightforward answer.
So he gets +3. We
3,
both get
and we
minus
both
2.
get minus 2.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's,
Finally
yeah.
found it.
That's
That's
good.
Finally
the
found
one.
it.
Yeah,
the
that's
one
absolutely
spot.
it.
You did it.
All right, 15 for me.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we're going to go 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, okay.
So you're spending the ones which are going to be
3,
worthless in the
6,
next round.
9,
Yeah.
10, 11, 12 are going to stay.
Yep.
Okay.
Then we're going to go 13 pink,
Okay.
Okay.
14 pink,
Okay.
15 coin.
No,
14.
1
15.
value coin.
All right.
Yeah.
That means
'Cause
Naveen
then I
is
can go
bringing in
1,
that
2, and
claim
3 right there.
token.
Yep.
Yes. So I get
That
2
is
cards.
What that means.
I get 2 cards and 3 acolytes.
And 3 acolytes.
I didn't even have to
here are
spend
your
my acolytes.
2 cards. There you go.
Yeah.
And where are you gonna place your acolytes?
Oh yes, these acolytes, these fine gents.
Yes.
All right. Let's just make sure I can do something here.
There we go.
3.
Let's
All
put them
3.
with your other. You have
Oh, yeah.
extra guys up
My
here. You
fiver.
didn't know.
There we are.
Oh, were those in there?
They were there the whole time.
Oh my gosh, that's
That
bad. I didn't
whole
calculate those.
time. Well, you got 6 in there though. Your gray. This gray is part of your squad.
All right, well, it goes back to me. I don't have to spend anything, but I do have to lose 2 acolytes. And this is actually bad news, the fact that you had a secret hidden 2 there.
They were there from the beginning of the game.
But yeah, no, I'm just saying that the fact that I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
realize that.
You
is-
can
is
give
a
me
tough
a majority
decision.
in one of these.
Ooh.
'Cause-
I don't think so.
What? I don't. I think I'm the least threat.
I think I'm going to
I
have
know.
to take them from here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think
alright.
I don't have a choice.
Okay.
1, 2.
1, 2.
Yep. Sounds good.
Wait, hold on. hold on.
We're holding.
If you're going to put a blue in here, the light blue,
If
Yep.
it's light blue.
that's going to be the only thing available. How many claim cards does everybody have?
0.
I have 4 cards.
Then let me not take them from there.
Okay.
So it's 2, right?
Yeah.
2.
I'm just going to take them from other areas, knowing that the second place is 6 acolytes.
There you go. Okay.
So at least I could spend those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll just take them both from here.
Ooh, Michael.
There you go.
I got a region.
You got to reach it.
That's
All right.
it.
All right.
We're done with this.
That's out.
The final.
The final.
Naveen, you are in
The
last
final
place
reckoning.
in
So
quotations.
I'll be the one to choose.
Yeah.
So that one.
What would you like to bring in there?
We're gonna bring in light blue.
Light blue.
We'll just bring it right back home.
All right, this
Shocker.
should be a pretty simple bid,
All right.
I think.
Yeah, it might be a record low for me.
I mean, there's only one color claim in here, so we can't really use our influence from anywhere else.
Nope.
I think literally I can only bid 0.
Legally.
Legally, I can only
Don't
bid
tell us
0.
that.
No, it's public information.
Yeah.
I have no
Coins.
cards,
No coins. No
no
cards.
coins, no acolytes. It is public.
Because nothing is worth anything at the end of the game unless they are a part of these scoring criteria. So keep that in mind. Let that sink in.
Yep.
All right,
How many cards do you have, Monique?
2.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
16.
2.
0.
Zero.
All right,
All right,
you
very good.
you bid it all, Naveen.
I did.
I bid it all too.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I bet you both.
Yeah. Yeah. Michael did do it all. 0 is perfect.
0 is perfect.
Okay. So I'm gonna do the monument.
Yes.
So 16. Let's pay my fees. 3, 6, 9,
Mm-hmm.
10, 11, 12,
Yep.
13, 14,
Mm-hmm.
15, 16. 2 light blues.
Nice.
So you didn't
didn't
you
wanna
didn't
spend my
you didn't
acolytes.
you didn't get greedy. You just spent everything you could.
Yeah,
oh,
why-
it'll be I see the acolytes for majority.
I
Area
left
control?
them back just in case Monique got excited and did something like this,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I would have the majority here. But I
couldn't.
doubt she's gonna do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
There was nothing I.
to vacate this area for her to lose 8 and give me 8 does not seem like the right thing to do. So
I see, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. So,
So
that was,
you-
everything was paid. Here you go. This is all that.
Oh,
Can you put me out on that one that we've been talking about this whole?
this one?
Yeah.
Great.
It's
That's 16 points.
Yeah, it's worth 16.
Here's another light blue, but you didn't need it in your
Well,
small
no,
stack.
I was trying to win the
Oh,
dark
the
blue.
previous one. You wanted the
Oh.
you wanted you
You wanted
wanted
to
to
win
double
both?
up.
Yeah,
You tried to win both.
I wanted 24.
You would have left us.
Naveen is feeling bad because he didn't win both.
I wanted both.
This is where we're at.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see what the score is. The 24 is a lot of points.
Okay.
Okay. I do have to pay my bids.
Okay.
I bid 2.
2
so,
points?
Well, these are not worth anything anymore. So I might as well pay one of these
Okay.
1.
and then one of these.
Oh.
But it's okay because I'm just going to put out 6 of them.
Okay.
And I don't have 6, so I'm just
But you
gonna-
can take the majority
you take
back
the majority
from me.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's
So just
all
gonna
that
take-
matters.
It doesn't really matter.
Three.
These aren't going to do anything else anywhere
Just
else.
drop them down.
So
4,
let's just do
5.
that.
Okay.
All right.
And I lose 3 points.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
I don't think it's
Yeah,
in the realm of you guys right now. This
that's
is
funny.
This,
all right.
All right, so
Good night,
Michael.
shall we resolve?
This goes out.
Yep.
Naveen, you took the final reckoning
I
card.
did. I did.
All right.
We're
Then that
ready.
is it.
Yep.
The game is over.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into our final end game scoring. So still starting with this one, Naveen.
I got the lowest score, 16.
15 points
So I'm gonna go to 31.
to 31.
I like that.
This actually felt sorry for you.
Yeah,
Oh,
those are handouts.
that's a handout. All right. So we're gonna go clockwise, right?
Okay.
You get the full 16,
I get a
right?
full 16. So what is that? Can you 47?
Yep.
47. You're gonna have
Yeah.
to double check our math here, Michael, because
31
lately
plus 16.
I agree.
we haven't been mathing very well.
I get the 9,
Michael gets 9.
Oh, that's great.
And Monique?
I have 2
so you get
minus 1.
no,
No.
you get 2.
2.
Oh, I get 2 points. Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. You're right.
The parentheses is 0.
All right. Monique and I both get 8. So we'll start there.
Oh, I didn't
34.
realize I made it in there.
Yeah, I thought you did it on purpose.
Hey,
No,
you called it. You called it
Oh,
out
did
when
I?
when you got to the extra
Yeah.
money bags,
Oh, okay.
and you
It
moved
was
up.
just so long ago.
It was.
I get a 3.
You get 3.
Yep.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I still am money bag king.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was this the very first monument that went out?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, made me 30.
Oh yeah,
So
you still have
I'll
this.
get that to 55.
I'm
and
at 6 still, Monique. I think you're.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's
So
5.
minus
See,
5
there you
for
go.
Naveen.
all
See
right.
that?
Per southern
this is-
province with majority.
Monique.
Majority
big
in
one.
the southern provinces, which are these 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have the most
So
accolades
Monique
of
has the
each.
most. This gray is part of hers, so she has the most here, here, and here. So she's gonna get 8 times 3 for 24.
So 24. So was that 58?
58. Big jump.
This.
Yeah, Monique.
Oh,
you're
this
doing
is
pretty
the
good.
pink
Yes.
scoring. I
Yes.
forgot about all of our previous
Yes,
scoring.
yes. I'm saying you are doing
I was just thinking about-
absolutely perfectly
I was
fine.
totally just focusing
Yeah.
on what was
I
happening.
have
last.
no idea. Yeah.
You got
yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Well, we'll see.
Yes.
So where are we at in terms
Same
of?
as last
You're gonna get
round.
12,
So 12. Okay.
and I'm in a net 4.
so is this 70?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll net 4. Michael will go down
For
4.
49 and
51.
51, and we're done scoring. Great. Nothing else to
Nothing to see
Not
here.
true.
So this is gonna be for the
So
influence
Michael
track
goes down
on
2.
pink.
do. Oh, I'm tied.
I go up 3.
No.
And Monique goes up 8.
8?
See, Monique, you were worried.
I was really worried.
Yep.
You're right, especially in the first
Excelente.
age.
Okay. Oh, I'm
Michael-
back. I'm back in
Michael goes up 3.
Up
it.
3.
1, 2, 3. Hello.
Monique and I both go down 2.
Oh,
Now stop the count.
so about 76. Is this the last one?
That's the last
So
one.
Naveen, per
8.
8 points per card in your smallest stack.
My
So
smallest
to be
stack
clear,
is blue.
You have to have at least 1 in each stack.
Correct.
So for those of us who have 0 in a stack,
Yeah.
our score is 0.
So I got 2 times 8s for 16 points.
Are you
Pink.
Are you pink?
Yep.
So 69?
Yep.
Is that it?
66.
Oh, I tend to give more points
There you
for
go.
some reason. I don't know what
See?
happened.
Good game.
Monique, look at that.
I'm
You did need to
sorry.
win both of the last things. I
I
stole
did.
it
I
from
did.
you.
I
happened?
really tried to.
I stole
did.
it from
Yeah,
you.
I did.
I went all
speechless.
out.
The
where I
goal
could.
for me was to get the blue one here or get the pink one and be able to control a little bit more.
You know what happened here? It's because you guys just kept stealing coins from each other. That's where it came from.
The
You
goal
gave it to
the goal for
me.
me was to win one more. If I didn't get another blue win and I got
Yeah.
the pink win, then I would have tucked it on here, not spent my coins, made sure I had the 12, and then I would have.
And then this being 24 for
Yeah, that was
huge.
a big.
One decision I don't think you thought was as big was the last two. If you would have picked the 6 Acolyte one, I would have picked second place
Yeah,
for that.
Michael would have taken it.
Instead
He
of
would've
doing the
done-
monument. The monument's
This
nothing for me.
was scary.
And if I would have done that, then maybe I would have taken a couple more points.
yeah,
from you.
yeah, yeah.
Having the acolyte
I
at
see
the end,
that.
knowing that you can just confirm that you'll get the 24 was big.
The last
Yeah.
two.
Yeah. Having that artifact was big because
one?
that artifact was big.
Yeah,
it
this
let you
was
just
really
It let you
nice.
just dump out all the acolytes everywhere.
At first, I was really, really jealous of the coin thing that Michael had
Yeah,
going
Michael-
on.
It was good for early flexibility when
Yeah.
you're not anywhere.
Yeah, I think you have. I had a bit of anxiety
You did.
after the first stage.
I know
was
you did,
like,
yeah.
what's happening? I'm at 2 points. I don't know. You know.
Doing this one was huge for you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you're not only going ahead the max, but you're now hurting us both at some capacity.
Yeah, I had a little bit of anxiety about this set as well.
That's
but
why I
guess,
wanted to put this pressure on ASAP.
That was a
Yeah.
good pressure.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good
It,
pressure.
it messed up. It made me play differently.
Yeah.
I had to
Yeah.
play differently
Yeah.
because of that. So.
And then I had to find a way to I knew I was going to get in this hole. So it's like this -5 that I got is the 15 I got at the end, right?
Yep.
So it
That's
just
true.
it negated.
I
so
am
the
glad we
15 I'm
did
getting,
this.
yeah.
This made things interesting.
I think,
definitely.
yeah.
This is
Putting that
still
in there was
spicy.
good. That was
Yeah.
spicy.
That helped me.
What was the differential?
I got 10 points from this.
You did.
The differential?
Yeah.
76 to 66.
10 points.
10
That's 10
points.
points.
That was the 10 points.
you go.
So you were the only one who didn't get to benefit from
no,
this.
I got it the first round.
Oh, you got the first round.
Yeah,
I got
okay.
the 5. You got the 10. Then we
I
got
got the 15.
Oh, okay.
But I lost the 15 from all 3 rounds. Yeah.
Well,
There you go. Nice.
There you go. Now, again, we were playing a 3-player game, and this game does play up to 5. In higher player counts, all of the components sort of scale. So there will be more reward cards to choose from. Of course, we'll have more cards going around because it is a higher player count game, but the board size does not change. And at retail, the game will also play 2 players. So they are working on a 2-player variant as well.
Well, there you have it. That is Realm of Reckoning. Now, this game is currently on Kickstarter, so if you are interested in a campaign, there's a link in the description, which you can check out at your leisure. If you have any questions about the gameplay that you saw here, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you all so much for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please consider subscribing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.